It's like their go-to bad guy, like for anything. Period.
I mean, they kind of look at him in a bad light.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't make it hard for them to do that.
True.
History has a lot of douchebags.
Yeah, history's. I think it's history's written by the douchebags. Or was it the winners? Is there really a difference?
I mean, both.
Mm.
Tish.
I
don't even give a shit. My phone's giving me notifications. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, Pika. I don't give a fuck.
What do you mean, man? Nothing happened.
I really want that Pokemon RP to be a thing now. I need my Dedoof.
Maybe one day, man. Right now, we got to do DARP, though. Hey, what's going on, American Jake? How you doing, man?
With the rate what we're going at, I'm pretty sure it's gonna end fairly.
Hi, Fredos.
Yep, it's gonna end because everyone's gonna die.
Ignore everything I said.
What's going on, Emerald? Wow, finally live. Dude, it's been 6 minutes. Fucking calm down, Emerald.
Like, this is early for us, actually. We were pretty poignant today.
Hey, Jonathan Metellus. How you doing, man? How people be, how people do.
I gotta say, I love this fucking wireless headset. I can finally walk around and talk.
Why do you want to walk around and talk?
I always pace when I talk.
You fucking sit your ass down.
No, I actually understand that, Anthony. We actually share that in common.
What's going on, Eclipse? What's going on, Slice of Delicious Life? Emerald Stag, stop making the faces. Why you do that? American Jake, doing pretty well over here, thanks. How's Jess's inspiration dice doing? Last I saw, she was pretty low. All right. Look at this.
26.
Look at this and tell me if that's low. Like,
it's 26. I keep track. I count.
Do you see the face of God at the top?
Hey, Blue, wanted to thank you for the Christmas video. My family thanks you. Oh, thank you very much, Shay Kelly. The Christmas video was awesome. I was very happy. I was very happy to be able to thank people for it. Look, what even is that Aqua that you just put in there, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God, doing good. That's good, Jonathan. I mean, compared to the Nat 19 standards, that is pretty low. I know, right? We get into like the hundreds in that. But they also cost less in the Nat 19, so...
There you go, buddy. There's more for you.
Although, you know, it's weird. It's weird. Things are weird. But, with all that being said, guys, I have a question for the chat. And I have a question for you guys, too, I guess.
No, I don't know my breast size.
I want to know if you guys want me to go to the new setup that I have, or at least see the new setup I have.
Yes.
That I kind of teased over the Christmas video. Because I think it worked. I think it looks really good with the DARP stuff. Not to mention it'll show the different other things that I put in there, including the viewers thing, so we can see how many people are watching us. It'll also show the stream boss, which is a new little thing where if people give money, it like makes like a little mini game of like they're the boss and people have to destroy them. The jar will be in there, which is basically like every time we get donations or subscribers or follows or anything like that.
Oh, that.
It'll drop into like a little jar, and it'll also have the goal on it and at a good area. I want to know if they want to see at least what it looks like, and if they want to, then we can maybe do it for this game, just to see if they like it.
That'd be cool. Like,
I wasn't planning on doing it until next week because that's when the new year happens, but. Show us what you got. Yes, you're using an overlay. What's up, fuckers? What's up, Mania? How you doing, man?
Show us what you got.
You want sure? I can't see shit, but hey, I can give an answer. All right, Shay. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and look at it. Again, it's nothing big, but it's what I've been working on for a little bit. I kind of have it working now. I think. I'm not sure. I don't see the chat on there yet. Maybe it's just not showing the chat yet because I switched over.
It's popping up on Twitch.
I don't see the chat on the left of the thing that I have here, but I think it might be because we just switched over to it. Maybe. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Look at that chat starting down there at the bottom. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Doy from 1994. How you doing, man? So, when will you be playing Stick Fight with your summons? I don't know, man. We'll see. New overlay is too good for chat. Is too good for chat. I see. Yeah, hell yeah, it is. Someone suspiciously obtained it somehow. Dude, I still haven't. I still don't entirely know what stick fight is, to be honest.
It's a sick fight.
It was gifted to me, and apparently other people. We can beat the hell out of each other.
Well, as you guys can see on the new overlay, to the left we have the chat. Hopefully being able to see a little bit better than like just putting it over top of everything. Down below we see how many people are watching on Twitch and how many people are watching on YouTube. It's a little bit wrong, I see, because I think we have like 2 people on Twitch. It might not just count red, because who wants to count red, to be honest. Below that we have the stream boss, which right now is set to me because we haven't had any other people doing anything there for it yet. I think it should work. Who's to really say, though? We'll figure that out. Below that we have the goal for the streams, which is pretty much everything going to getting myself a new PS4, since mine was stolen last year. I guess not last year yet. Ah, God. Next week is gonna be last year.
A few months.
And at the very left we have the jar, which is basically like this little game thing to where anytime like things come down, they hit the little pegs and you're trying to get in the middle. And it's neat.
That's cool.
It's
I
neat.
didn't notice that was the jar. That is cool.
I really like it. It's like they had just regular jars, but then they had this, and I'm like, I want this. That's the one I want.
That is pretty neat. I have to admit, that's better than I've seen the jars in the past. I like this better.
Mm-hmm. All right. Because of this, we can now. I'm just gonna like basically just use that for now, just to see things. I'm gonna make sure that I can look over it whenever I need to see you guys talking. But we can also see that things seem to be pretty well here. It cuts off a bit from the left, from the right, and from the above on the actual like stream here. But it shows everything it needs to show, and I think it looks a lot better in my opinion. But either way, we have this here now. We can see everything pretty decently, hopefully. And we'll see how this goes for a little bit. If you guys want me to turn it back to the full screen thing, we definitely can. But with everything being said, how many people do we have right now? Let's check. 16, it seems like. Let's wait for a couple more minutes to see if anyone else is going to show up. And we'll see how things go right now. Do you guys remember what happened last time?
Yeah. I was actually going to ask something about the layout.
I remember winning.
What were you going to ask about the layout, dude?
Joker.
You didn't explain the HP thing down there.
Oh, that's the stream boss.
So how does that work?
Well, we just saw how that works because we just got a bit of a donation. American Jake donated $10. Stream boss, you say? Well, let me throw my hat into the ring. Split the inspiration evenly among the party, but Jess gets an extra one. The Tower of Babel needs to reach the heavens. Now,
that's good timing.
I'm not entirely sure how Stream Boss really works, but as we just saw, Stream Boss just gave American Jake 9,500 HP.
How much did he donate?
He donated $10. So okay, I think that every time we get a subscription, a follow, anything like that, his HP will go down. And basically, at this point, people are trying to take out American Jake as the Stream Boss.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah, and I think the person who takes him out takes his place.
Yes. I might have to change up the way like it gives things. Right now like the Stream Boss is in kind of like the in between phase because I don't know exactly how much to set the multipliers and stuff to. Because right now to me 9,500 seems like a lot of HP. But
it is a lot.
That just means that for American Jake might just be the Stream Boss all night. Who knows? With that being said, though, thank you very much, Jaybird92 for the follow. Oh, Kibmoto friend Wacko Raldo donates $2. Vomits out an inspiration dice. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm sure the Kibmoto Dragon will accept this, even if I vomited it out.
Yeah, of course it will. Look at it and be like,
one for Kibmoto and one for each of us.
Yeah, actually 2 for you. First off. So let me unlock your top one because that's what I've been doing. Boom, boom.
Oh, I forgot about my fucking art piece over here.
You have an art piece.
Everybody gets an inspiration, including Kidmoto. Hooray!
How many does he have now?
He has more than you.
Damn. Fucking destroyed over there.
I just love how he has inspiration.
I'm gonna unlock this one just so I can.
It's fine.
There you go, buddy.
Can't handle it.
Thanks, buddy.
And here is Kid Moto's. There we go. Everybody gets inspiration. Good job, good job. All right, you like the new layout? Thank you very much, Louis Plays. I like it as well. I've been messing around with it. But with all that being said, I think it's time for us to start things off. We waited long enough. We have about 18. We have 20 people on right now. That's awesome. With that being said, when last we left our amazing duelists,
And Magnus.
Hi.
they had gone through the desert dimension, fighting dragons and monsters and possessed friends and cheating duelists. They went through the entirety of the dimension, and at the very end, they had to fight against a humongous monster, the Mega Rock Dragon, as it towered high above everything and everyone, sacrificing every rock monster in the desert to gain more power. As the creature rose up and became basically all-powerful, let's fucking be honest, the 3 dragons that had helped you guys out before, including the newly evolved Petite Dragon, had came around and basically made Magnus understand he had to use his polymerization card. Upon doing so, he created the Montage Dragon. The Montage Dragon rose high up into the sky and destroyed the Mega Rock Dragon, leaving behind a portal in the Mega Rock Dragon's maw. The portal seemed to be shaky at best. As everyone started making their way toward the portal, the last thing Montage Dragon did was look at you all, look over to Klein, breathe fire on Klein, creating a little dragon egg in Klein's arms from the remains of the Red Eyes Black Dragon that had helped out during the fight. And as everyone rushed into the portal before it closed, the desert dimension had its new ruler. The dragons had its new ruler, as Montage Dragon flew up high into the sky. Something that didn't get seen, however, was as Montage Dragon was flying into the sky, I should have mentioned this at the end of last game, but 2 more counters, 2 more large orbs in the sky showed up just as they entered the portal.
That's not good.
With everything being said, as you all make your way into the portal, into the new dimension, you have no idea where you're going to be headed. But you leave the desert dimension behind you.
Also, Blue, I remembered a thing.
Do you remember the thing?
Yes. This must also go. I forgot we lost this and we forgot to...
Yeah, I put it over there.
Okay.
He joins the tribute
You know
pile
what?
of just
I don't know what I was expecting to show up on the map. I shouldn't be surprised.
You all step out of the portal. In front of you, you see what appears to be a world shrouded in night. Speaking of which...
I have a fantastic feeling about
Man,
that.
Ryan's gonna love it here.
Oh my, I was just thinking. It's probably full of undead.
You find a world shrouded in night. All the trees look as if they've been burnt away, at least a lot of them in the area you're around. And the grass seems dull, almost grayed in the light. But that doesn't stop us from getting more money. Kidmoto friend Wacko Raldo donated $2. Vomits up another inspiration dice. Oh god, I hope this isn't some sort of disease. Hopefully it's not contagious. Give it to Kidmoto.
Jesus.
Kidmoto's gonna get sick.
What is it even going to use it for?
Man,
There's just gonna be one day, man, you're gonna be trapped and surrounded, and Kid Moto just fucking cries out and destroys everything.
American Jake's right. We never did find a river in the desert.
Rivers in a dry land.
More metaphorical.
As you all make your way out of the portal, you look around your new surroundings. Let me get you the exact area that you come out in. Bop.
One that's
Ooh.
the most horrifyingly evil.
You come out
Yeah.
in an area near a very hilly region. You have many different people with you, which makes me think I need to make these bigger. Scale up.
We exit the smoldering hole in the ground.
Not the dice.
Oh god, not again.
As you guys come, oh my god. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 and boop. There we go. As you guys come out from the portal, you find yourselves in a hilly area. There are trees around. There is a dark fog over in the air that you can only hope is just nighttime, and hopefully it'll go away soon. Speaking of which, let's change the lighting, shall we? Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop. There we go. Perfect.
Ominous.
You hope that the darkness will go away maybe one day. It was getting pretty dark on the other side too, man. Like the desert dimension might have been getting dark. Who knows? But as you enter this place,
Give in to the darkness.
everyone looks around the area as if they're taking in their bearings. You guys are doing whatever you guys are doing. However, you guys are hearing very much oohs and ahs coming from Tess as she's looking around, as if she's very interested in where you guys ended up.
I'm interested about something.
What are you interested about?
I'm interested if I could summon Win here.
This looks like a wind.
We don't know what's going on. Win, get here! Win now! Doop doop doo.
Oh god, Win. Oh shit. This
Win
is
comes out.
bad for me.
Oh boy.
Why?
Also, all of these spirits are out at the moment.
Yeah.
Win comes out. As Win comes out, her and Elsa just kind of hang out together like, ah! Friends!
I summon you. She immediately ignores you to go hang out with her bestie.
I mean, that'd be interesting to see, because Toby didn't know you got fucking the other one.
They start holding hands and they're jumping up and down like, ah! Friends!
Oh, that's good at least.
As Tess just kind of turns back to you guys. Guys, we made it! This is gonna be fine!
Why do you say that?
We're in the Warriors' Kingdom.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
What?
so that probably means much more intelligent, spirits.
The
Hold
portal we
on.
went inside led us to the Kingdom of Men, otherwise known as the Warriors' Kingdom. I mean, it has another name too, but I don't really think it should be fine. For hundreds of years, for a lot of years, however, they've been fighting a good fight and winning against the darkness.
Hey,
This should be a perfect place for us to start gathering more information.
Tess?
What's the other name?
Oh, the Land of Eternal War.
That's fine.
That's what I
That's just
thought.
That's just charming. I love
Okay,
it.
I was worried it was gonna be like the land of spooky, scary skeletons, or
This place does
Well,
look haunted.
I assume-
demon monsters that snatch up the warriors and eat them when they're not looking.
Well,
I'm
the only
assuming
the only thing is, again, this world is made up of a bunch of warriors and people of man fighting against an army of fiends. But they've been doing it for hundreds of years, and they've never lost or anything. They usually the two sides are usually extremely equal, with the warriors always prevailing because they always have a hero show up and save the day.
He looks to his Karibo. Careful, buddy. Looks like they'll try and hunt you down.
Hopefully
Oh, this place has got way more interesting now.
they don't count us a hero suddenly appearing.
I wouldn't think so. The heroes are usually dual spirits.
Hmm.
I wouldn't think that they would think of any of us. Looks to Ruby and Gale. Most of us as dual spirits.
Looks to Karibo. You don't have a sword in that hair of yours, do you?
He reaches inside, pulls out Excalibur.
Excalibur.
God damn it.
It's at this point you guys finally start noticing them. Start kind of paying attention to the monkey in the room. As you guys look off, you see that there is a large plume of smoke coming from the other side of the hills.
Hmm. How much you want to bet it's a village on fire?
I mean, it could be that or a lot of things. If anything, there's no other noticeable landmarks, is there?
Not really. Again, this is a very hilly region. You're not really able to see much of anything, like too far. Like, the hills are basically everywhere, blocking any sort of long distance sight.
Hmm. If anything, it's a landmark to go towards.
Yeah, maybe we should check it out. I mean, if it's people, maybe we could replace these chair legs.
Chair legs?
God. Yeah,
Yeah,
remember
when
we had chair
When
legs?
we were all stuck in the place.
Ah,
they started
right.
throwing chairs for weapons.
What are you talking about? These will be fighting against
I don't need that anymore. I got
I
Mr.
mean, if it's a
Crowbar.
land of warriors, maybe they have like swords.
Yeah, and if it's a land of humans, maybe they have beds. As you see that Yolunger's still holding Marcus on his back.
Oh, hi, Mr. Yolunger.
Oh, Mr.
No,
Oh,
much
Jess,
has-
you got brought into this hellscape too.
Yes.
everybody did. I guess we didn't have much time to explain with Mega Rock. I found Mr. Lurger being taken by that blue dragon,
Yeah, it wasn't very nice.
but we got him out, and I see you have the other charmer. Looks over at Win and fucking. Also
They're over there right now. They're like have their hands held and they're kind of spinning like wee.
Well, they're
Oh,
still
hold on,
spinning. It's
wait.
been 5 minutes.
Would I recognize the Earth Charmer at all?
You don't recognize the Earth Charmer. You recognize the thing with the Earth Charmer.
Oh, wait.
Just like whenever Win came out, Petite Dragon was with her. Speaking of which, there is no Petite Dragon with Win right now.
What's that?
I said, speaking of which, there is no Petite Dragon with Win right now.
Oh, I'm both delighted and in mortal pain.
I'm both happy and depressed.
Hooray!
Oh yeah, we kind of saved her from being possessed again.
No.
Spin,
So that's continuing to be
spin,
a thing,
spin, spin,
Brandon's eyes
Yeah.
spin, spin, spin.
The creepy Mega Rock.
Well, I'm not ecstatic to see whatever the fire one's gonna be like.
Kidmoto
Earth and
burps up.
wind.
Kidmoto burps up smoke.
I think I got that one covered.
Did you fight the fire charmer?
I mean, it ate an orb. That's
I
mean
don't-
something.
Yeah, you know what? You guys take care of the next charmer. I'm tired of losing my cards.
I mean, to be fair, I helped you with the first one.
I was impressed with the seed like 30 feet in the air.
So yeah,
Eddie.
Makoto and Magnus can take care of the others here.
So,
As you're all like sitting there talking after starting up these new conversations, you just see that like Asher and Klein, like in particular, as well as like Tess, now that it's been brought to her attention, they're just kind of like watching this large plume of smoke just go up into the air, like
Oh yeah, we should probably get over there sooner than later.
I keep forgetting, by the way, to get your piece that has the obelisk uniform instead of the Slifer uniform. You need to remind me of that next time, Jake.
Yeah, we can like take care of it after game or something. I have the picture saved. I just had to send it to you.
And replace other things.
So, plume of smoke. We should probably
Yeah.
investigate.
Yeah, we should. When?
When kind of like floats a bit over as Elsa just walks because she can't float.
Or if
Makoto's going to look up at this guy and see if there's any distinguishments of like darkness and light and all that kind of shit.
It looks like a very foggy, smoky purple sky,
Okay.
and everything just seems to be shifting around. Hopefully, those are clouds. Anyway,
I don't mean to bother you, Wen, but we're gonna start heading over towards there.
I guess we'll have to see which ones we see first. We'll have to ally with whoever we see first, though.
Depending if they're
Not
friendly.
necessarily. I mean, if we see the fiends first and they're like, "Let's eat them," I really don't want to make friends with them.
I mean, depends on the fiend, really. Really talking about too.
Again, we shouldn't have to worry about the fiends. We're in warrior territory.
There's
Well-
optimism and then there's denial.
Let's.
She's just
discuss
staring
as-
at the plume of smoke like, I hope that that's not bad.
Let's hope for the
We'll
best and head
find out
forward.
and play it by ear.
Agreed.
Do you guys want to start heading
Alright.
off toward the plume of smoke?
Yeah.
It's not that far away, luckily. It's just over this little hill range. As you guys start making your way, people are just kind of like walking in their pairs. As Wynn's just like, you guys are like, we're leaving. Wynn's like, okay, and her and Elsa are just taking up the back, seemingly chatting. Kid Moto is just kind of like walking with them at first. Magnus, you realize that Kid Moto is taking like a long time. You kind of have to go back and pick him up and start going again.
Okay, if I go fucking back there, I'm not gonna leave Marmots floating there alone. I can't just let that be.
Marmot doesn't really seem to be noticing you at all.
Ah, little bastard.
You're not a fucking fiend user.
Not anymore.
Marmot's not even a fiend, he's a beast.
Oh, my bad.
That too. He's
He
ador-
just
look,
he just has the archfiend name.
yeah, he's
I
adorable.
keep forgetting that. It makes no sense.
So cute. He eats.
As you guys make your way over the hill range, you come into view of a nice looking town.
That's nice looking.
That looks super. It's so nice. It looks like something out of Dark Souls.
Where everybody's dead.
Exactly.
There we go. Let's go ahead and lock it so you guys can't move it on me.
You should probably like the other one.
Just a Firelink shrine.
As you guys start making your way over, just gonna keep these guys like over here. Fuck it. You guys start making your way toward this place as you come upon what appears to be the ruins of a city.
Great start.
Looks to Alice. You ready for some diplomacy if we meet the fiends first?
Alice is already like going off into one of the buildings.
Follows.
Like as soon as she saw ruins, she's like, ooh, and then she goes into a building and comes out and there's just like she has what appears to be just like a torn blanket.
I miss Ed.
She's just like, we have to loot everything.
I mean, I'll get behind that mentality.
Alright, gonna go in the buildings and start looting.
The three of you start looting just as like Tess is looking around like, oh god, oh no, oh shit,
Let's-
fuck,
looks
ah,
looks-
ah, ah.
Tess. Oh my fuck.
Stop defying gravity. Win. Stop helping her do that.
Tess, let's see if there's anyone who's okay around here first.
Yeah, we should split up and search for people. Someone should know something. Tess looks off toward where the giant plume of smoke is coming from. She's like, yeah, I'll head there.
I'm gonna follow her because she's going towards probably the most blatantly dangerous thing.
Same.
There we go.
I'm also heading towards where that is.
You guys head this way. Ryan seems to be coming off with you. Yolunger's staying behind, just kind of like staying near the entrance with him, with Marcus. Nate's staying with him, just like, hey babies, I'll protect you. Ruby's
Good
gonna be
job.
staying there. Gale is coming with you, of course, because Gale is Gale is not even out right now.
Yeah, she's still taking a fucking nap and turning into God.
Yeah, she's still like napping as Petite Dragon right now.
Wait, in this
And the remaining obelisks start heading off into another direction to see what they can find.
Deco, I got an important question that's important.
What's that?
In this world, are they technically Gale of Darkness?
Shut.
So, you guys start heading off toward the giant plume of smoke.
Yes.
Physically in pain.
As you guys head off toward the giant plume of smoke, let's get all the people who are with you. Win and Ausa are with you.
Karibo's
And
over
Kimoto and Karibo is over there. Okay. The four of you start heading over toward the area that has a large plume of smoke coming down. As you guys turn around in one of the larger of the buildings, you see that Tess just kind of stops and looks on as she sees the source of the flames. You guys look past to see what appears to be a large just eruption of flame. This flame, however, is black. completely pitch black as night. The smoke rising up from it seems to be coming from a building that seems to be. It looked like it might have been very important at one time. Now it's just like complete wreckage and ash. As Tess is just looking at it like, no, this isn't right. The demons haven't invaded the warriors' place in hundreds of years in my time.
Remember, things have changed.
And in your time, weren't the dragons and the rock monsters still fighting?
Yeah, they were still fighting in this time too, though.
Yeah, and we kind of ended it. I mean, things are...
Yeah, we ended it. Like, but who could have... She's like, yeah, but that's us. Who's here?
There's other people, remember? Other people, other students in these dimensions.
Maybe
She just kind of like steps forward, like looking at it.
So is the entire building in flame?
The entire building is completely covered in a large black flame.
And let's look around if anyone's hurt.
You guys start heading off into the directions of like the areas around. There are a few buildings around. However, nothing seems to be inside. As you guys go in, it seems like it seems like a bunch of drawers and cabinets and other things seem to have been completely looted already. Same story over here with you guys looting the town. It seems like everything's already been gone through.
Typical.
As if this is not something recent that's happened. This fire has apparently been burning for a long fucking time at that point. You guys can tell that, you know, if somebody was here enough to take everything from the fucking town, it's gotta be at least a couple of days since this has happened. At the very least.
Let's... So, whoever's been here is influenced enough to stop all cause the war to go to one side.
I don't understand, though. Everything here is in ruins. We only came to this world a day ago.
Maybe for us. Maybe time works differently for each dimension.
I don't know. Doriato didn't say anything about that. But maybe.
We have to assume things are happening quick. But that doesn't mean we can't stop things from happening.
Tessa's just like looking around very worriedly. Ryan's making his way around, and as he's doing so, he seems particularly interested in one of the buildings. You guys see him walk into it, and as he does walk into it, he seems to be very showing a very excited look on his face.
What's up, Ryan?
You guys want to follow him into the building?
Sure.
The two of you make your way into the building as Tess is just still looking around the square and looking off toward the burning building. As the two of you make your way into the building that Ryan went into, he seems to be like touching curtains. These curtains are very strange and morbid, like very, very morbid. As you're looking at them, they seem to be white in original color. However, the entirety of the ripped parts of the curtains seem to be stained red. You see that he's kind of like lifting up that part of it. He's moving his fingers in between it, and you can tell that it's chipping off a bit. So the blood itself has already dried.
That's not good.
I mean, I'd say it kind of is, because whatever bad guys were here probably moved on.
You're right on that.
He looks toward the two of you, and then looks off back toward the curtains again. You see that he kind of like looks down to his finger that he's been touching it with, and he just kind of like puts it over to his tongue.
Brian, you don't know where that's been.
Or who that's been.
That could literally be anything.
Could be anything. And besides, you shouldn't disrespect the dead that way.
He looks to you and he starts signing a bit, then he just stops and he's like, oh yeah, and he pulls out the book.
Nod.
He's like, all right. He starts writing down, and then he turns back to you guys, and then motions to the words he wrote. He said, "I found teeth marks." He starts moving to the front of the house again, and starts pointing to the stone that makes up the door. As you guys look, you see that there are definitely some fang marks on the door.
Oh, let's go tell Tess. Maybe she'll know more. She is the one who knows like the most about this stuff.
That is ominous.
Tess, you didn't wander off while we went in here, did you?
The three of you wake your way out, and Tess is still being like, "Oh God, everything's bad." At this point, however, Alice, Makoto, Magnus, you guys have been trying to loot the area. Nothing really has been looted. You guys finally make your way over toward the area that's the giant smoke is coming from. You see a building completely encased in black flame. That's neat.
Yay, flames.
As you guys do this, I would like for Makoto and Magnus in particular to please roll me for a instinct roll.
I mean, that's a fine idea.
Alright. Where's mine? There it is.
That's 10.
That's 10 plus my passive.
Yep, I'm looking at the passives now.
What?
You guys don't notice anything. Sucks to suck. But as you guys are walking into this area, you guys see that both Toby and Jess are walking out from one of the rooms, and Tess is just kind of staring off toward the black flames, dumbfounded.
You guys find anything?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a no.
Seems like the entire town's already been picked through. Greedy.
Jesus Christ.
I know, right? So much finding a weapon or anything useful here.
What kind of fiends robbed the place after they're done burning it to the ground?
It might not only be fiends.
Yeah. I mean, people kill each other all the time.
No,
Well,
we
it's-
found teeth marks.
Oh,
I mean, not sure of what, but you know.
I mean, people
What? Some
fight
kind
each
of
other all the time.
some kind of animal or something?
I mean,
Beast, maybe.
Tess looks over at you guys. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it's not out of the question that the fiends had some beasts with them.
Hmm.
I mean, Marmot's a beast, but he's counted as a fiend. So.
It could be that. It could be another student who has dual spirits.
There's one thing we
Those are
have to
always-
keep in mind.
Hmm?
We have to remember that not only are there dual spirits we have to look out for, but if Mr. Yolunger was here, there's a
So-
chance that those experiments in the laboratory might be here.
Oh, God.
I guess that is true. All
But
those
look at
all
when-
those beasts that were below in the forest.
Like the kidnapping monkeys.
Can I look at Wen and her friend, whatever her name is?
They
is
they just seem to be talking amongst themselves, not even fucking caring about everything going on around them. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Blah blah blah. Everything's great. Look at Marmot.
Wen.
Wynn looks back over to you.
Marmot.
Oh yeah.
Your friend. He'll what is her name?
Oh, sorry. This is my sister, Elsa.
No, I'm sorry, Elsa. Where were you before this all happened?
What do you mean?
Were you in this dimension or the same dimension as when?
I was at the academy.
May I ask where you were?
I was protecting my master. Before we both got sucked up into this place and taken over by that weird rock spirit.
Nod. Okay, so you weren't in the lab.
They both kind of look to each other. They both look back. Well, we were both part of the lab a long time ago.
Oh. So Marcus found you.
I think Lejeune told you about it. She looks off toward Jess as she kind of floats over to her. Remember when he said that a bunch of cards disappeared? My sisters were with them. Yeah. We're not really sisters, but we call ourselves sisters.
I guess maybe you're right, it could be related to the lab then.
Ryan starts shaking his hand in the.
It could be fiends. It could be something else.
Ryan's shaking his hand in the air like, pick me, pick me.
Yes, you in the back.
Ryan.
He puts two of his fingers up to his mouth and then seems to make two fangs with his fingers coming down from his teeth.
I don't like your insinuation, Ryan.
I think he's implying it's a vampire.
I don't like that.
I mean, seeing how it's Ryan and it's always vampires with him.
It might actually be true this time.
So you're saying it's a vampire?
He shrugs. He writes down, could be.
Oh, okay.
It could be a number of terrible things, but until we find civilization, I'm not particularly one to stand around and wonder.
We have a lot of could-be's, but I mean, there's nothing here for us to figure it out, so maybe we should just keep going, find somewhere to go.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Speaking of finding things, I think we're missing a few heads.
Yeah, they were waiting by the gate. They didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, then let's head back and grab them.
Anthony, you've been sounding quiet, says the chat.
Have I? Is this thing not
working? You are slightly...
He has a new mic.
That's
it up, baby.
I'm still not done with this thing.
I could try to turn him up on the Discords.
You do you. I'm gonna try pressing buttons.
Watch out. He's pressing buttons.
You never know what could happen when he presses buttons.
There we go. I turn him up to max. Hopefully he'll be a little bit louder.
Talk a little louder, Anthony. Or not talk louder, but talk.
How about now?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
I didn't have a problem hearing him before, so I don't know. It's up to the chat whether or not he's low or not now.
I looked at the instruction manual, but it's just one big pamphlet with just a single line of words.
It requires reading. You're right.
You guys tear Tess away from looking at the black flames as you guys start making your way back to the front gates. You see that everyone has made their way back at this point. Did you find anything?
Nope.
We found bite marks, but that's really about it. Besides flaming building,
we found a road.
Well, at least we have that.
We don't really know where it leads, but it seems like a road has to go somewhere, and if this is the area where the humans live, then maybe it leads to another city.
Agreed. It's better than staying here.
I mean, I have one concern about that. If it's a big road that anybody could follow, couldn't the monsters that did this just follow that road too and be heading towards the same exact town?
Yes.
You're not wrong. However, they could always just come back here at any time.
I mean, I wasn't saying we stay, but then again, we also don't know where else to go.
If there's any other option, I would take that more in mind, but we only have one place to go.
This world, this part of the spirit world, it's not just home to dual spirits. There are spirits of people here, too. I guess you could call them spirits. I don't know if they're actually... they're not dual spirits. we can't just let them die.
They're people that belong to this realm, basically.
Ruby just kind of looks like, okay, so we can let dual spirits die. That's not what I
was
meant.
about to say,
I love all spirits equally, except for fake traps.
So basically, there are people here without powers.
They can't really defend themselves. The only way they defend themselves are with heroes. And again, those are the warrior dual spirits. They shouldn't have let this happen.
So there's people that live in the spirit dimensions, and the cards are also people, but the people that live here aren't exactly cards.
Magnus, you're trying to think too hard.
Elsa
about this.
steps forward and just
Wow.
kind of like looks at you. Wow, it's like you've lived here your whole life.
That's what I
Basically,
have to
it's
think
just
about.
Marmot
think of
chuckles.
Civilians.
Hey,
Just think of there's military and there's civilians.
I guess that makes more sense. Whatever. Let's just find
Simplify
something.
for Magnus.
Let's just find somewhere with people.
And that's what we're trying to do.
I think we should go where's that.
Let's just follow the
supplement.
road. The only
I mean,
way
if
to
you
go.
wanna, I mean, there's
Don't
plenty of
know
other.
where it goes, but it's only me.
and
I mean, I
now
found a-
I go-
How dare you?
That could work.
Started.
Tess kind of looks over toward Asher as they both kind of like they're both kind of like looking at each other, thinking about stuff. Tess kind of speaks out. Well, there's more settlements than just like the ones around here. Maybe we should look for something else instead of following the road. Asher looks over. Well, yes, but the road will lead us to another town, hopefully seeing if the damage has spread. And maybe it could even lead us to those who did this, in the middle of doing it again, so we can save people.
Not Magnus. Sure.
You're about to ask my opinion on something. I was
No,
worried.
I was about to ask your opinion. Can you summon your spirits now?
I tried while we were walking around by ourselves. It seems that whatever that shadow game was, it's still affecting me somewhat.
Oh, that's lame.
He'll nod.
Everyone else
Oh.
was able to summon theirs. And by everyone, he just kind of motions toward Klein, as Klein still has the egg. Klein's just like,
Nice seeing.
it's okay, Red Eyes Black Chick. You'll get out there eventually.
I'm just holding Komodo Dragon.
I'm sure in due time you'll be able to get it back.
Ah, man, I wonder what kind of spirit I have, baby.
Yeah, it's a real mystery, Nate.
We all look at Ruby.
I can't ever imagine. Maybe it's Death Koala.
Maybe that mystery will unfold itself to you by itself. one
Maybe
day.
maybe Karate Man will get better soon.
We can't have miracles, Mr. Look.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that was off character, sorry.
Jesus Christ, relax.
Sucks to suck, you should have a better dual spirit, man.
Tess starts looking through her cards and gives a bit of a sigh. Again, she hasn't had these cards very long at all, so probably none of them are spirits. And from what she seems to think going through them, none of them really seem to show themselves as any. As you guys all look off toward the directions to go, do you guys want to try to follow the road like Asher said, or do you guys want to maybe look around for some other sort of settlement or some other sort of thing that catches your eye, like Tess was thinking?
I was gonna say, I mean, if this was a town for people and it got destroyed, maybe there's some kind of secret tunnel for people to escape with.
Secret
Same.
tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Because I mean, just running to the next town kind of sounds like a bad idea.
Tess just kind of looks over. If there was something like that, wouldn't it be really hard to find?
Yes.
Time. It's
Yes,
time
it
to
would.
play a game of.
As Jess has a flashing one over her head.
I mean,
Yeah.
Time for a game of rolling instinct dice.
well, actually, Toby had an idea, maybe. If
Yeah.
it's a secret tunnel, if it's anything underground, he'll look at Asa. Yeah. Would you be able to sense anything?
She looks to you. Oh, I get ya. She just kind of gives a bit. She just kind of gives a bit of a smile as she does. She twirls her little staffy staff, and as she does this, she slams staffy staff down into the ground. Upon doing this, let me give a roll.
I had a smart.
In fact, why don't you give me the roll? Give me a luck roll,
Oh.
since you're the one that came up with this plan.
Can I inspiration it?
It's a roll, man.
Let me get some inspiration out.
Just take all of them.
Not all of them. Let me pull this one out and this one out.
You're gonna put 2 in.
2. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me.
All right. Want me to roll your dice or
No.
my dice? All right.
Roll
Let me
yours.
move my dice
Don't
out.
roll the no dice.
I gotcha. All right. Let me roll. Here's my first.
There we go. My
13.
art is
13?
complete.
Yeah, I saw you fucking doing it. 19.
19.
Maybe I could get that 20.
No.
Nah,
And
they're all
11.
not bad, honestly.
The 19 is pretty fucking good. Let me go ahead and get rid of these 2 inspiration from you.
Oh yeah, Will has finished his art, by the way. He's made a thing.
What
Cody.
the hell is...
Wait. Oh god.
The time has come. Karibo the Barbarian.
What the actual fuck is...
I think I'm having an aneurysm.
My only question.
Cody.
Okay.
My
Anyway.
only question is, how is this not a real card yet?
That 19.
That 19 I got.
As Elsa slams her staff into the ground, you actually see after a while, she just kind of like, her eyes kind of go wide. Oh. I think there's a mine nearby.
Oh.
That might be it.
It's not
Thank you.
in the town, it's just outside of it.
It's close enough.
It'd be a good idea to check it out. Probably. Oh.
She motions off. She motions off toward him, toward a different direction. As she does, you guys now have the choice. Do you guys want to look around for something else? You want to go to the mine, or do you want to go down the road?
I vote mine.
I vote the mine.
Mr. Mime.
That's mine.
Let's go into the mine, I guess.
That's 3 people saying mine. So even if Makoto says something different, fuck Makoto. So
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Throw him in the mines.
you guys make your way out of the city, and as you do, we're gonna go to the bit of the quirk of this of this area.
Here's a mining town.
We're gonna go for a bit of a quirk here, guys.
Yeah.
You guys going in between cities is really fun, don't you think?
Oh no.
No.
I think it's pretty
it
fun.
isn't.
Who here
Oh,
thinks it's the
bitch.
most fun?
I
Yo.
think it's
I love fun.
Oh,
Jess, you think it's pretty fun?
Yeah.
Roll me a luck.
Hey Chess, you wanna use one of them, tower
No.
Babel thing?
Jake, for fuck's
Now that you
sake.
told me no.
Oh. Okay, Jaku.
Here we go. Oop. 6.
I hate
Okay.
you, Jaku.
That's what you get for telling me what to do.
In the desert.
You guys start making your way through the area with your extremely low attack point spirits.
Look how fucking small they are.
La 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 la, extremely low attack point friends.
I'm shocked Kimoto even has attack or defense points. That's honestly the most impressive thing about him.
As you guys are going through this, that was a 6, right? Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
God.
Should have had Karibo the Barbarian roll.
You guys begin to go through. As you do, Alice seems to stop as you guys are marching.
Oh no.
As Alice stops, she just starts looking around the area. You seem to notice that Alice has stopped, Makoto. Do you want to say anything to the others, or
I gotta look around with her.
the others are walking a little bit away? Then
Bye.
Forward
You are an
march.
asshat.
You know, maybe it's not
Goodbye.
as bad as I
Yeah.
thought.
No, this isn't Mickey trying to be an ass. This is Mickey not thinking about it and was about to tell you and then realized, oh, What?
Yeah,
It's
maybe-
fine. They're the smaller group. They're the ones more likely to get eaten by monsters.
It's true. Your 6 is no longer as bad.
Let's see your fucking ladybug defeat an archfiend.
So I want to know, guys, as with these 12 people here, Mr. Yerlunger and Marcus are probably in the back. I want to know. I want you guys to rearrange these people how you think you guys are marching.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
fuck.
No.
So Marcus and Yolunga are in the front, huh?
They're in the back.
They're in the back.
Technically,
crap.
Makoto and Alice are in the back because they kind of stopped and is doing something right now.
They probably, like, the guy who's carrying someone shouldn't be in the very back. He should probably be, like, second to back.
Well, they weren't supposed to be in the very back. These two were supposed to be in the very back.
Oh,
Well, I rearranged me.
Yes. I think Nate's probably back here annoying Asher.
And Ruby's
Actually,
always
Like,
near
hey,
Nate at all
baby,
times.
Ruby's with them.
Do I even need to say that one?
movies,
Oh, probably back here.
Next to your best friends.
Hello, best friend. Judge me viciously. Fine, you almost killed me. I'm gonna hang out closer to Ryan.
It's just uneven.
So,
I still love you. I'm just a little upset about that.
this is fine.
You got yourselves a really weird shaped
I was gonna say, really
It's
fucking
called a
weird.
clusterfuck. It's gonna devolve.
I
into
get, okay, so the best thing we can take from this is that Toby and Magnus is in the front with little Harley in the middle there. Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I don't fucking know, dude. What do you expect? It's
Let's go ahead and should I shuffle it? Yeah, let's just shuffle it and see who shows up.
Can you not?
you just pull out fucking
Can you
like.
give us like a
That
fucking,
actually cannot show up. Never mind. Let's not shuffle it.
Just pull out a boss monster.
Pulls out fucking Exodia.
Oh, it actually doesn't shuffle. Never mind.
Oh crap.
Let's go with.
I can't wait for him to bring out
Let's go
like
with this one.
What's that one? The card reaper thing.
As you guys are going
Reaper up the
forward,
Cards.
Yeah.
from the trees near you, something seems to rustle slightly. However, before we get to that, Alice is just kind of like looking off toward the forest to the right. It doesn't make any sense, you know. I mean, ransacking some village and then not really doing anything with it. If they're an organized army, you'd think they'd do something, especially if they had enough thought to loot it. Why would they just up and leave?
I was thinking something similar.
Maybe we should have went down the road. They might actually be very nearby. And just as that is being said, how about Toby and Magnus roll me for instinct, please?
If not, I know what I'm saying next.
You guys
I'm not
sigh
even
like you don't have a lot of it.
13.
Hold on.
Thank the gods, I'm not the one up there.
Here's an inspiration.
Using inspiration?
Yep.
You have the highest instinct. Oh, good. Never mind. I was about to say that seems like a waste, but never mind. You got a 7.
Jesus Christ.
9 and 15. You still got better than Magnus.
I did?
Yep.
What?
Magnus only has a 5 in instinct.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My instinct is the best thing. Okay.
Yeah, you did it.
Thank God.
As you guys are going forward, the trees are rustling near you, and luckily you were able to notice this person before it noticed you. As the both of you look off toward the forest, Toby, you kind of like put an arm out to stop Magnus, and you point it out to Magnus as something big seems to be walking out from the trees.
Jesus, what do we see?
Doop, doop, doop.
Oh!
This is fine.
A large man, beast,
That's fine.
armored something
It's
comes
coming
out
at
from
me.
the trees, facing away from you guys, moving down around the mountains.
Yeah, Toby will like put his arm out.
What? Oh.
Shh.
Don't
As
wanna-
this thing is moving, you hear the clinging of metal on metal, the scraping against the trees and all the different things around. You also hear like a weird wailing coming from it, almost as if it's in pain. There's electricity crackling all around it, and it looks very demonic. Hey, look, it's a fiend!
Oh, yay!
Would you two like to roll me for your knowledge?
I love knowledge.
Oh boy.
I love fiend knowledge.
Knowledge?
7. I've never seen it.
12.
Neither of you have seen it, because I know your knowledge is shit.
I have I have never seen this fiend before.
Yeah, your knowledge is shit.
He'll look back and like towards the people in back of us, just be like,
Guys! And by guys, I mean everyone else now that this thing has come out in the open. Giant fucking yellow armored monster beast thing walks out from the forest, facing away from all of you. At this point, Makoto, you and Alice notice giant fucking monster. You kind of stopped at the perfect time to be completely really far away from them. Do you want to get closer, or do you want to stay there?
Looks to knife, looks to the thing.
we should back the fuck up.
Alice begins going back forward.
Alright.
What would Magnus do?
Maybe we should
Yes.
get back.
You see this creature. Also, Makoto, both of you roll me for knowledge.
Alright. Where's my dice? There it is. 15.
Your knowledge is pretty good, too, from what I remember.
Jack?
Yeah, it is.
15.
Oh, you wanted me to roll too?
Yep. You hardly need to anymore with that knowledge roll, but
3.
yeah, yeah. Makoto, you look forward. Makoto, you look forward. You know what this monster is. This is a really old monster. This is Fiend Mega Cyber.
That sounds fucking cool.
You know its attack points as well. A whopping 2,200.
He's gonna mumble the name because what was the name?
Fiend Mega Cyber.
Fiend Mega Cyber.
Let's back it up.
As you're all kind of like tightening together a bit, hoping this thing just does not look behind it. Do you guys have anything you want to do? Do you want to run away? Do you want to challenge it to a children's card game? Do you want to run into the forest?
Do any of you have a monster over 2,200?
That's not a hologram. No.
Let's
try walking back and around it.
Do you guys have a monster over 2,200? Klein looks down at the egg.
I had one.
Sorry, as he bows, sorry, Klein, I wasn't talking about that.
Let's go
Why
back
would have a
towards the
2200
road.
if Max didn't blow it up?
Do you guys want to go back toward the road? I mean, on the other side of this guy is the mine.
Wait a second.
I was saying I want to like backtrack a little and go around it.
Hold on.
I think we should go back to the road anyway.
I mean,
Patrolling.
oh, it's patrolling.
It's fucking guarding the mines.
It's walking around. I would like for everyone to roll me luck, please.
Oh,
I would have moved into the fucking bushes to hide from this.
Did I roll
I'll
a 1?
use
Oh,
a
I rolled a
1.
10. I
I'm
want to
also
roll a
using-
1.
I'm also using luck for this inspiration for this bullshit luck. Fuck you.
All right.
oh, maybe I should use an inspiration.
15, pretty good.
Can I do better? No.
All right. Yes.
I'm deciding.
15, pretty good.
15. And a second.
Can you do better?
16.
16.
I'm not going to use an inspiration. Fuck it.
Fuck you. Fuck you and everyone you love.
Fine.
The 15s were not enough. The 16 was.
Oh,
Oh Christ.
As this thing goes to turn back toward all of you, you see again every now and then this thing just lets out like these wails and like kind of grabs at its head as if it's in pain. This one does the same thing just as it turns around, giving you guys just enough time to hide into the trees a bit. This thing is obviously moving around this area as if it's patrolling, which means eventually it will make its way back into the trees. Do you guys want to wait for that to maybe sneak by it and go into the mines, or do you guys want to head to another direction?
either There's more fiends in that mine, or it's guarding something useful. Or
Wait, I have an
people.
idea, Asa. You can like do stuff with Earth, right?
She like kind of like looks to you like,
I don't
Can
think.
you make a door?
I can make a sandstorm.
That's not a door, okay.
Oh God,
Hmm.
Elsa, right? The one that's Earth.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Elsa's fucking crocodile.
There's no
from One
L in
Piece.
it. Or E.
It's Ausa.
Elsa.
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 Shut
So
the
we
fuck up.
killed Makoto.
I throw Makoto at the thunder.
Give
I
him to
just-
the Archfiend.
I just imagined Elsa being fucking crocodile from One Piece.
Unfortunately,
with his
these
head
guys,
on the
these
wall.
unfortunately these two are not like they're not they're not benders. They can do some magic and stuff, but they're you know they mostly deal with charming creatures.
Too bad we don't have a
Okay,
demon
so-
possessed.
They can whip up some wind and they can whip up a sandstorm, but that's about all they can do.
Look, I do want to go in there eventually, but right now I think we need allies that can, fight stuff like that, because that could be one of their weaker ones.
Deco.
Mm-hmm.
Can Kidmodo use his power outside of a duel?
Not his
Can I morph him?
his spirit power to change. No, because remember, he can only turn into dragons your opponents have played.
Oh yeah.
Only you still had Petite Dragon.
Yeah. Uh-huh. He doesn't turn into real creatures, does he? He turns into...
He's just kind of blinking out of sync, counting his inspiration on the back of his eyelids.
Wait, I wonder if girl can do this, something can just transform. I mean, she's more
Transform into something in your graveyard?
I mean, I could put 5-headed in my fucking graveyard on the...
Those two monsters are only good in these two spirits you have are only good in duels.
Well, shit, I'm just gonna wait for... I'd say that we just wait for it to pass then.
You want to try to pass him?
No, I'm gonna wait for it to go back into the fucking
Well, that's what
woods.
I'm saying. You guys can wait for him to patrol into the forest. That'll give you guys maybe time to go past him. You can definitely do that. You can, or you can head back to the city and head down one of the other paths.
Biscuit for the biscuit.
It's up to you guys. There's plenty of you guys around here to make the decision, and by plenty of you, I mean the 4 of you need to choose.
I say go for it, but I'm not gonna.
Magnus and Jess are saying go for it. What about you, Toby?
We're already here.
We're already here.
Let's go for it.
Mickey?
I don't know if you heard me earlier, but what I was saying was, I think we should try and get some stronger allies before approaching this area. I want to go here eventually, but...
Makoto seems to think you guys might need a stronger dual spirit or a stronger ally around you guys to maybe see if you can take these guys on.
Yeah, because this could be one of their weaker ones.
What do you guys think?
I mean, we.
He makes a point, but it's Makoto.
That is true.
Makoto, he worries a lot.
He worries a lot. He's not always wrong, but he usually is. Except the times he wasn't, which is like that one. So...
I mean...
It's entirely up to you guys.
Toby will sigh. He has a fair point. If we do get noticed, we're screwed.
This is true. As we get notice.
I think we should probably go back to the road then. In my opinion.
Toby has changed his mind. What about you, Jess and Magnus?
I mean, not really, because we all don't need to go in. We just need to get like 1-2 people through to figure out what's on the other side, and then we can leave.
I mean, it's a mine.
Yes, but I mean, what's inside the mine?
I'm gonna go in the mine.
Oh dear.
Period.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I will warn those of you who are going in that if you get caught away from the larger group, I'm probably just gonna go with the larger group for a while.
Just saying, I just imagine, like, Makoto, like, nodding, like, yeah, we should go to the road, and then, like, where's Magnus?
Is Magnus actually going by himself?
No, not by himself. A small gathering of people seem to want to try to go forward.
As Makoto's ready to head to the road, going, oh god. Okay, we're going for Plan B.
Well, I mean, not everybody's saying to go though. Like a lot of people are staying behind
but
from that.
I don't want my friends to die.
Makoto, let us be suicidal for once. Weirdo.
Oh, man, you're hogging all the suicidal tendencies. You need to share.
The only
Yeah, give
people
us some
so
of the
far
work.
who have stepped forward like they're ready to go in are these four.
Can that be a t-shirt?
Wow, even Ryan's not going.
Even Ryan.
Ryan's just like, nah.
No. I mean, hell, a small group is better than a fucking...
Klein's like, I have an egg to take care of.
There's like 14 of us. I think a group of 4 is good for a mine expedition.
Don't worry. They have Nate.
Yeah, fucking kill me.
Never
Let's
mind, I
go,
don't wanna
baby!
anymore.
This is obviously the best idea we've ever had.
You're only as sneaky as your as your loudest person.
Let's go!
I'm
Woohoo!
turning around now.
Nate, please.
Wait, is Ruby
It has
not going?
convinced me not
Ruby's
to go.
not going. Ruby's just like, nah.
Oh,
Wow. That makes me want to go even harder deep in there.
Do the four of
Fucking
you
go.
still want to try to pass by Theme Mega Cyber? Because the other guys are going to have to fall back. Like, they can't be in the forest whenever you guys go forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Jess, you still want to go in?
I mean, like, literally nobody wants to go. This is a bad idea.
It is a terrible
And it's
idea.
even if we find out what's in there, and if it's something big and we have to carry it out, that's another problem.
don't worry, you have.
Do it, it'll be funny.
I have -3 strength and fucking 1 instinct.
It's fine. You guys have Elsa and Kibmoto.
Kibmoto dragon.
And technically you have Win because Win can go with either one of you. And Win's like, I want to go with my sister. Yay.
God damn it!
I got a warm
If
pillow.
they're
here.
gonna follow me, then I have to think about their safety too. This is a lot of people to be sneaky with. This is probably a bad idea.
Do it. This is.
What gave you that clue, dude? Just the fact I'm warning you every fucking chance I get?
No.
What?
I know how to
Don't
play the
worry.
room. Go with a small group. This is too many people to be sneaky with.
You're right. Go back. And
You
let
can
Magnus
put
go
away
by
you can
himself.
put away your dual you can put away your dual spirits.
You can always let Magnus go by himself.
It's a bad idea. I'm not gonna do it.
Jess is coming back with a big group.
Do you guys want to turn around? Again, you can put away your dual spirits if you want to. You can tell one of these other two to actually leave if you wanted to. However, I am still gonna say if you get caught, you're kind of fucked.
So who's actually going to be going and who's?
We don't know yet. That's what we're still figuring out.
Mostly talking to Jake. 'cause
What's
I know
up
Jake is
here
still
on the mountain?
It's only 2 miles away. It's
what's
like
that?
we could have fucking got in there by now.
What was that, Jake?
I am recanting. I will go back to the group.
Ugh.
You're lost, baby. I'm kidding.
I choose life.
Magnus. Jess has decided, nah.
Well, when the majority... Let's see how many people said nah. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11.
Let's
Yeah.
go, baby.
And Nate doesn't count as a sentient creature.
It's fine. You have 2
Harley
people.
follows me everywhere, and Kinmoto's basically a pillow. So...
So what are you doing, Magnus?
Ugh.
It's up to you, man.
I think I can help you out.
Oh,
Nate thinks this is a good idea.
that is true. He genuinely thinks this is a fucking smart idea. After I'm gonna get a fucking sword or some shit. I'm coming back here. God damn
I mean, you could always go there by yourself and be a hero and bring shit back.
it. Fuck you.
Do you want to recant and like notice that Theme Mega Cyber is getting closer and just be like, nah.
The guard is never the strongest thing in there anyway. Yeah. What can we
Theme Mega
back this
Cyber is
place?
about to make his way into the forest. Do you guys back off? Because there's nowhere else for you guys to hide unless you back off. You can either go around into the mines or back off at this point.
I just begrudgingly goes back. We're coming back. When we get some weapons, I'm coming back here. There's something in there.
Yeah, no wonder.
You guys back away as far as you can, getting away from Fiend Mega Cyber. As Fiend Mega Cyber goes into the woods, you guys find yourselves just outside the town again. All of you guys, like, a little bit, like, at this point, like, okay, so there are patrolling fiends.
No,
guess
here's
we're
the
in
thing.
demon
It wasn't
territory,
actually a patrolling fiend. He was actually just an introvert that was pacing around trying to think.
Okay,
how
so
do I get
other
them to
than
have
the
cookies
bullshit,
with us?
you
Besides
guys
the
have made
coat
your
and
way
bill
outside
people.
the castle. With all that being said, there are still things you can do. Do you guys want to try to go down the road that you saw earlier, or do you guys want to try to look around for anything else?
Down the road, down the road.
I mean,
Let's just go with the original idea and go down the road.
Yeah, let's follow the fucking road. Yeah.
You guys all turn back around, your tails between your legs. I'm kidding.
And alive.
Leaving the fiend behind you. As you guys make your way to the other side of the area, you start making your way to the through the destroyed city and out the other side. Upon getting your way outside the other side of the city, hey, we're back at this point. Who thinks this is a fun time?
Let's see a show of hands. 0. Thought so. Fuck you.
Who's gonna roll the luck?
I'll
God damn
roll it.
Do it.
Can we all roll it?
Nope.
Here you
No.
go.
Yeah.
You start tearing down the tower. Oh God, please.
Thank
9.
Let's take the 2.
Alright, let's take the 2.
Let's
You
not
said
take
it.
the 2!
Then don't suggest things with my fucking rolls!
I'm making sarcasm.
You guys begin to make your way down the road, heading off toward hopefully another city. As you guys get there, you find a very similar city to the one you just came from.
How similar is it?
Upon heading inside, you notice just about everything is very similar. There is a large plume of smoke coming from it, and more buildings are on fire, and things seem to be very much looted in this area. A quick go through of everything means everybody roll me luck, please.
Boy, oh boy.
One.
10.
18.
Fuck off.
Hey, a 1.
13.
You actually got an 18. Fuck you.
Me.
I said 19. All that got me was evil minds. Just attach a chainsaw to my arm and go after the mines.
As you guys are going through the ruins of this city, you're trying to see if you can find anything else in this place that may or may not be giving off any sort of like inkling as to what's happened here, or any place where people might have gone. Again, Yulurnger and Marcus are going to stay behind because Marcus still has not woken up, meaning that both Nate and Ruby will also be staying behind. And we're also going to say that Klein, gripping onto that egg for dear life, is also staying behind at this point. Asher is going with you guys until he can see to the edge of the place. Everybody's kind of going off in their own directions, looking for anything they possibly can. As this is happening, Makoto,
Yay!
you're making your way around different parts of this place, and I'd like you to roll me for your instinct.
Money. 6.
I didn't use inspiration.
Your instinct is a 10. Yeah, that's not
I have
enough.
fucking plenty of it, you some of.
Fucking.
You begin to make your way through this area. However, as you're walking through, you feel metal.
He feels metal?
You feel metal
dear.
against your neck.
I always thought he was more glam rock.
God damn it.
Pop.
A challenger approaches.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
You
Oh
feel
My card!
you feel metal against your neck. As you do, you feel something is behind you, holding some sort of blade to you. What do you wish to do?
He
fucking.
Noticing that the blade didn't go in his neck, what do you want? We can talk.
The blade remains at your throat, while the other blade trails down you. Seemingly, just kind of scraping against your clothes down your side, looking as if eventually it will be hitting your deck box.
Oh. He's going after your face.
He's going to grab his deck box and kind of show the cards.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
You grab your deck box, and as you do, roll me for another luck, please.
Please, Will. Don't actually die.
Why do you use an inspiration?
18!
Because he believes in the kid.
He should.
The person seems to wait as you open up the deck box and you show off the cards. As soon as they see the type of cards inside the deck box, the blade goes straight onto your neck again. Pressing this time instead of just lightly being on it. Do you want to call out?
Please don't hurt me.
Wait. I'm not one of them. I'm from a different world.
How loud do you say that?
The person does not cut into you yet. You have anything else to say?
I am not with the fiends. I'm from another world. We can talk.
As Karibo floats around the corner, blade goes back to your neck.
Just fucking kills you out, right? You see Karibo, just panic stabs you.
Start with demons, fluffy
Karibo's
demons.
just like in one of the fucking like windows, looking down, like, oh shit.
Look,
Karibo flies off.
I'll show you I have some light. As he shows his ladybug.
As you bring out your ladybug.
Oh yeah, that's right. The red eyes blood, or whatever that was.
Ding. As you bring out your ladybug appears on the side of the building.
Just what else does it
With
do?
that, I would like for the three of you guys to roll me for an instinct roll.
Oh lord,
Hey.
I'm using inspiration for this one.
You see what I did there, guys?
Shut up.
Not did it.
15.
15. Rolling again. Oh, that was almost 20. 15.
I could also seduce them going,
10,
here's a bunny girl.
Stop.
7.
These Japanese
Like
might work.
always, when it comes to instinct, we don't look to Jess for answers. But
Nope.
Toby and Magnus, you guys notice a glint of gold off in the city.
Shiny.
What was that?
You're not together.
Oh, we both were.
Yeah, you're all in different places.
Oh, I'm going straight for the shiny.
Okay, then
Like,
he'll like say when, and start heading towards the gold.
I'm just carrying Kimoto as I'm going to the shiny gold thing. I don't know if it's Ladybug or someone forgot something.
The two of you start making your way toward the shiny. However, Makoto, you the blade is at your neck, and there's a ladybug, and they don't seem to fucking care you have a ladybug.
It's a
Oh
fucking.
no,
gold.
I was kind of hoping it.
I'll show you. It has some light. Cuts your neck off.
Hey, look at all the light pouring out of your neck. That's not light, that's blood.
The blade at this point is pressed against your neck, and actually is feeling like it could pierce at any moment. The person has still not uttered a single word to you.
Is there a way I can prove myself?
Reasoning.
Joker, look. We have.
Yeah, because the better idea is to stab a ninja with a knife.
I mean, you
Wacko
haven't tried
Raldo,
that.
the suspicious, donated $2. Give that ninja person an inspiration die.
Master Sasuke has inspiration now.
Use inspiration to cast fan of knives. We all fucking die.
Yo, Sasuke, you got that inspiration.
All right, Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke, you're getting your fucking inspiration dice. There you
Sasuke,
go.
you're really-
If that
He's
ninja
super
isn't-
cool.
If you get a ninja,
I'm
deck,
just gonna
does that
I'm just
have
gonna
a
add
fucking-
this to the ninja pool.
Oh, there's a ninja pool.
Now there
Oh,
is.
fuck.
It's
There's a
gonna be
ninja-
ninja inspiration.
Moto quick counter inspiration.
Ninja inspiration.
Ninspiration.
As the ninja now seems to be inspired.
His
Jerry
eyes
John
go
says,
red.
"Kill him." Instant death. Instant death.
Kill.
It's a death. Wait.
Kill.
Oh God, guys.
Fucking kill.
Rip Mickey. He died as he lived. Paranoid of ninjas.
Told you I was right about the ninjas.
As the blade is getting held to your neck, I would like for both Magnus and Toby to roll me for a speed, please.
Oh fuck! What the hell is that even?
Great. 14 plus my.
Rolled the wrong dice.
deck?
I nat 20'd it.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot something.
You're lost for gold.
14
So
plus your
that's-
14 plus your dex. That is a
Plus
17
3.
for you. You both are actually doing really well. Magnus,
fucking-
you get there like basically like fucking boing.
I see a shiny. It's just instantly
You go
there. It's
around.
like,
You go around a corner. As you do, you see Makoto being held up by a ninja.
We can talk. I'm not going to attack.
This is how you really do make friends this way, don't you, Makoto?
Do you say that out loud?
Shh.
Yeah.
You son of a dick.
You say
What?
that out loud as the ninja notices you because again, fucking now you're speaking.
Ninja.
Has now pointed Makoto towards you. As it is holding Makoto still behind the back and blade to neck. Toby, it's around this point you get here.
Makoto's going to curse in Japanese under his breath. Does the ninja go, "Oh, you speak my tongue"?
Can Toby summon Win?
Spinning.
She needs to fucking calm down.
Playing.
No.
Do I have any warriors or anything?
You are able to summon a win, yes.
Wait. Can I show Sasuke Samurai?
I see you're a
Anyway.
samurai. I'm a ninja. Die.
Yeah. You'd have better luck with a pirate. Idiot.
Hey, to be fair, I don't think I have any warriors.
But yes, you
Okay.
have win with you.
Okay, good. Now I have something maybe to help.
I'm just holding Komodo dragging him like. So. I don't know how to deal with a hostage situation, Makoto. Have you been in this before?
Surprisingly not, but I've thought I was prepared for it. I
As the
thought my
two of
turn
you are
went to-
talking, the ninja does not seem to like just sitting here talking as the blade presses against your neck and a bit of blood comes from your neck.
Warrior.
The ninja looks over their shoulder toward
You
Toby.
just fucking snuck attack, you.
Joker.
I'm not attacking them
you
yet.
have more money.
Wacko Raldo the Suspicious gives $2 more. Give that kunai.
Stop!
Why are you doing
Give that
this?
kunai a fucking inspiration die.
I guess Kunai with chain gets an inspiration die now.
I'm adding it to the ninja pile.
I've been trying to diplomatize with him, but he won't talk.
Well, you have fiends.
You are basically the one person that cannot diplomatize with this person.
Okay.
You and
So I
Alice.
got his, I
I'm
got his
holding-
attention, I'm guessing.
He is looking over his shoulder.
Looking through the room.
We are not with the fiends. We are here to help. We're here to help the warrior clan.
It looks to you. It sees Win floating around, being Win. Looks back, sees the Kid Moto with them, with Magnus. It's liking its odds, unfortunately, because it's a very, very strong monster here. I would like the two of you to please
Karibo,
roll me.
bite him in the naff!
I would like for
What was
both
that?
Toby and Magnus to please roll me a charm check.
Alright, I'm gonna use some
I
inspiration.
can do good with charm. I have lots of that. 15.
15. Your charm is
My
actually
charm
pretty
is
good
good.
from what I remember. Yeah, it is. Hell damn.
15.
I'll use one inspiration.
I like how all I said is, so have you been in a situation like
19.
And your next roll?
Whoops, I started locking it.
Good job.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
go
so
with the
that's a
19.
nat
He
one.
wants
You
to go with
you
the
lose
second
your
one.
inspiration. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna go with the 19.
You not won. It was fucking.
But no,
perfect.
you got the 19. The two of you seem to be able to somewhat convince this person that you're not hostile. I mean, how could you be hostile with two such low creatures with... I'm kidding.
My charm's pretty good
I think
too,
it's even a
forgot.
matter of even if you're not hostile, he's pretty confident he can take you all out.
So wait, what is that fucking ninja's attack points anyway?
18.
Damn it! Why do we? All of my spirits are babies.
As the ninja seems to loosen its kunai a slight bit and just kind of kicks Makoto forward.
Ow.
It jumps up onto one of the sides of the buildings and looks down toward the three of you.
Is there anywhere we could help you? Talk
Sure,
to
actually-
more of your warriors.
It doesn't speak, does it?
The ninja looks down at you, and as it does, starts just seemingly debating with itself as it looks down at the three of you. It finally returns to look at Toby. You should be judged. Find the
Oh,
one
God.
with scarlet hair. They will lead you to the village.
He'll nod. Thank you.
Jump, 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 jump.
Toby has a cool demeanor, but in his mind, that was kind of cool.
Huh. Oh, how's that thrill of death, Makoto?
Makoto, you have a tiny cut on your neck.
Huh. Later looks to the blood. You know, I'm gonna try my luck with the fiends.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, that was rude. I tried talk. He could talk. I thought he couldn't talk.
Makoto, I have only a single question to ask you about that scenario.
What?
Did you show him your cards?
I honestly, out of character, I kind of thought he was a fiend with the way he looked.
Really?
You
Yeah.
didn't know that guy was a warrior?
He was a ninja.
It was in my deck!
Out of character, I completely derped.
God, I love meta.
I'm trying to think of a reason Mickey did it, but
'Cause
out
you're-
of character,
No, in character you did that because he thought he was a fiend.
no, in character he wouldn't do that because Jess's thing. That was out of character me, so I'm trying to think of a
Oh,
reason right
you
now.
Okay, here's your reasoning. You panicked.
You pat? Yeah, actually, that makes sense.
Remember whenever you jumped off a
Actually,
boat?
no.
You did jump off the boat without thinking.
You do extremely dumb things in extremely stressful situations.
It was either I show him the cards or he'll forcefully destroy them, and I don't want to lose my cards in these worlds.
Understandable.
You should have just showed him.
Karibo comes back.
Oh wow, I'm
Hey,
surprised
buddy.
Primo's still here.
Thanks for not appearing and making things awkward. Gives a bow.
You should really thank your golden ladybug.
Yeah.
It
I'm
shone.
glad you guys found that because I had no idea what to do.
Ladybug's
It was
just
pretty.
attached to the fucking wall and just not even giving a fuck about any of you.
And I have questions of why I wasn't more scared. But that's for my
Scuttle, scuttle.
psychologist if I
Scuttle,
get
scuttle.
one.
Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Scuttle,
But
scuttle.
anyway, we need to
Scuttle.
find someone with scarlet hair.
Man, that's real. Like, why? Why do ninjas have to be vague?
Looks to
What?
Magnus. Oh,
'Cause
great
they're-
mighty one of crimson hair.
I don't have red.
I mean, it's more like auburn to brown.
Oh, the specifics. Fuck you.
It's pretty. You know, scarlet is a specific color.
Your
Well,
face
I'm
is a specific
colorblind
color.
out of character. Fuck you.
But anyway,
Actually, well, there's only one person I know from the island. Well, at least the island has scarlet hair. I don't
Eventually,
think-
by the way, everyone starts making their way over since, the ladybug gives off pretty noticeable light.
Since it's fucking scuttling around the goddamn
Return, ladybug, dude.
building.
With the ladybug giving off as much light as it is, Jess, you make your way back, and everyone else seems to be gathering around. You guys see that Makoto is bleeding slightly. He can't really hide that cut on his neck. Both
What
Alice and
happened?
Ryan go over to Makoto. Like, oh no, Makoto, are you okay?
As Makoto goes, you know what? The warriors are rude. We're probably allying with the fiends.
Alice goes over to you. Well, I mean, if they're fighting each other, then obviously we got to show the fiends that we are very strong fiend users.
Of course.
Whereas
But
Ryan goes over to you. Do you let Ryan get to you?
don't do it.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead.
Don't enable him. That's my job.
Fucking lost the will to live.
He's my friend, and he only drinks my blood.
Ryan puts a finger to your neck and licks it.
Stop. Ugh.
So what, you guys ran into one of the warriors and you didn't tell me?
We ran into one of your warriors, the ninja, I think Sasuke.
Yeah, he held Makoto hostage at knife point.
Don't
Yeah.
worry.
The warriors don't like me.
I can't imagine why.
He said, however, we have to be judged to really, I guess, maybe ally with them.
But Jess did ask you why.
Why?
That was moderately sarcastic when I said I wonder why, because he has Karibo following him around, a fiend.
Yeah, that Toby could tell he was sarcastic, so he's explaining the situation.
I'm gonna have to be honest here, though. As Makoto kind of puts his hands together, I don't want to say this. I really don't.
Oh.
But considering what just happened, we might have to split the party.
So you're assuming that he overreacted over his 2 towns being burned to the ground by fiends, and singing with fiends, he overreacted.
Here's how we split the party.
So here's how we split the party.
No. Let me explain.
Yes.
I've tried talking to him. I don't think he's going to listen to reason when it comes to the fiends. If you guys have any chance of being allies with them, I think you'll have better chances without me.
Yeah, but what will you do then? Tess looks to you. You can't go and talk with the fiends.
Did you not see the giant monster screaming? There was a reason we walked away.
I'm not saying that was more a joke. I'm sorry, my jokes aren't always that good. But
I think about you are very good.
Even in my time, when I was with Doriato, she told me we couldn't come here just because of the fiends.
They are extremely untrustworthy. They look
I'm
awesome.
not sure what I'll do, but I do know that for you guys to survive, I'll have to find some other way to do things.
They said we had to be. They said we had to be judged. Looks over toward Toby. What exactly did they say other than that?
We had to find, I think he said a woman, right?
Find the one with crimson hair.
Yeah, find the one with
Point you to the way
scarlet
of the
hair.
village.
And they would point us away to the village, like he said.
Scarlet hair.
Did they say anything else?
No, they kind of just ninja'd off.
Did you ask for anything else?
I don't think they didn't respond to us.
They
too.
didn't seem to be in the mood for talking too much.
And a bit of blood over there.
Do we have a plan at all? Do we just pick a direction and walk, or
They could be
Go back to
talking
the
about
pine.
someone in particular.
I mean,
There are stories of 2 hunters going around. Going around this place.
How are you so up to date on these?
because she's
Again,
heard
I'm not
stories
really
about
up to
the
date
lotto.
on anything. This is all stories coming from hundreds of years in the future. At least I don't know. I don't even know how long ago I'm from. Okay.
Let's just listen to what she has to say.
Okay.
There are stories of 2 hunters that go through this place. They're kind of like supernatural hunters. I know that one of them was well known for their hair color.
No.
Maybe they're talking about that?
Do you know the name?
I don't. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I guess the other one wouldn't really matter.
Well, if they're hunters, like hunters.
Tess,
Is
I
it a
hate to
camp?
say this, but we have to not. Hold on. Wording. Blech, sorry.
Try your
Anyway.
big boy words.
You have to also take into consideration that things have changed since the last time you were here.
I know.
This is the most information we have, however.
I think
If it's the only way to get to where we can all stay together and go and talk to the humans, then we need to.
Alright, then what did the story say about the hunters? What did they do? Where did they go?
Well, they hunted supernatural things. They were part of the warrior clan, but not really. They go
Affiliated.
after mostly, well, undead.
Undead hunters. Yeah, find a graveyard then.
I'm pretty sure it'd be easy to find them.
as Makoto looks to Ryan, this is a good time for you to reveal if you're actually a vampire.
Or a bad time, Makoto.
A good time, so we know what our next direction is.
Writes on his paper. Of course I am. God.
So, what
Please
was
don't talk about
what was
that.
Tess continuing to say?
It should be easy enough to find them, I think.
How so?
Well, I know that they usually stay around a dark forest, and most of the forests around here are really small, so if we find a large enough forest in this area, since we're in the land of man, it should be easy to just find their camp.
In that case, maybe that's what I can do while you guys look for the one with scarlet hair.
That's the one we're looking for.
Yeah, that's the
Sorry, that was me.
Let's rewind the tape a little bit.
Great.
Anyway,
She kind of just looks over at all of you. Again, though,
Well-
like Makoto said, my information isn't always good.
But we have no other leads, so let's go looking for a big scary forest.
It is the only lead we have. Plus, we were told to find this person anyway.
I
If we
am
were
a bit
told to
worried.
find them, they shouldn't be too far away from here, I would expect.
Nod. I agree.
I do have my suspicions, though, Tess, about the fiends.
But they might be good.
Well, they're fiends. Good is relative, but
it really is.
there's probably going on in the war than what happened then. The fiends might have something new with them. And the warriors probably aren't going to have the information a fiend would.
What you're saying is we play both sides.
I think you guys should go with the warriors.
There's really no reason to even go to the fiends.
You know, there's a good chance it's just gonna kill you on the spot.
Yeah.
So will the warriors.
Like,
Only if you're
Unless they say we're worthy, in which case they would tell us where the village is, and then we wouldn't have a problem, Makoto. That's the whole point of this adventure.
The one that attacked me earlier was not listening to me at all. He talked to
Well-
Toby. He
Did he-
told Toby about the crimson hair, not me.
did he kill you on the spot?
No, but he
there you go.
didn't speak to me even when I asked if there was any
Makoto,
way to
if they
prove
say you
myself.
can't go in the village, then we can work from there. Let's go find them first so we can see if we can go at all.
One's literally a death wish.
Yeah, the warriors.
Okay, I'm gonna put a stop to this conversation right here. We're gonna find the warriors. We're doing this. Makoto's sticking with us. Period. Let's go. There's no debating this. I'd rather see. Look, I'm gonna be honest. This is a world of death. It's a world encased in war. Okay? There's demons walking around. I know these demons very well, except that one. That one's new or old. I'm not sure which. The point is, they will eat us all unless we get really lucky, which I seriously doubt, considering. So, let's find the red-haired one. See what happens there.
As you guys have taken a little bit while we're in here, eventually the 5 that were over at the entrance do come into the center of town looking for you guys, following, of course, the golden light of Ladybug.
The fucking thing is still out and about.
It's just scuttling up and down this wall.
The beacon is lit. Gondor calls for aid.
Where's all the reinforcements?
Hey babies, what's the dizzle?
Gondor does not need aid anymore. Turn off the beacon.
Everyone just kind of like stands awkwardly as they've all just talked about warriors and shit. You guys catch the other 5 up with what's going on, and as that happens, you guys start looking off to the other side of this town, where again there is a road heading out. However, if you guys look out into the area, you do see that there are rather large hills around here. If you'd like to try to climb one and get a better view.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I mean, winged fly.
Most productive thing. You have to find somebody with red hair. You're in a spoopy forest. Find the spoopy forest.
Yeah, from this height, we can see the red hair. Look how
You guys
fucking
go to
purple
leave
it
the
is.
city. Bop. Ladybug, by the way, is just like clinging onto the wall still. Do you want to put Ladybug away or leave Ladybug here?
Someone fucking
Put Ladybug away. I don't want warriors or fiends finding us. I don't trust either.
We just
Oh,
come back and there's a cult gathered around the ladybug.
Probably
Oh,
good.
praise be to its mighty light.
Praise be to Ladybug.
Then you just put it away and deny them their god for all time.
Our god is gone. The light is gone.
Bring back our God and light.
You know, take candle.
God damn it.
What the crap?
I was waiting
That's
for that
what happened.
so
They
long.
took the candle away.
I was
waiting
I
on
was
that.
hoping I was hoping you'd get in the mind so I could say that.
Take candle.
I will say, Makoto honestly does feel the chances of aligning with the Warriors are slim with him around. So if he does find a time, he will try to sneak away
That
for
will-
their sake.
I'll fucking tether you to my fucking leg. Well,
Makoto-
Komodo, he can't go anywhere.
Makoto,
Yes.
go ahead and roll me a luck then.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Are you gonna use inspiration?
Oh
for
yeah,
it?
inspiration.
Now use the
I mean, I see a
inspiration
3.
to sneak away.
You're gonna try and sneak away.
I mean, I see a
I-
3 here, so...
I forgot my inspiration.
There will be
Again.
another time, you dumb fuck.
To be fair, he was gonna say he was gonna do inspiration as it was rolling in the air.
Yeah.
Go ahead. How much you using?
Okay.
And
Okay.
this
We're counting
this
that 3
coming
as
from
one of the
someone
rolls,
who
though.
doesn't want him to.
That 3 is one of the rolls, though.
Ah,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
only gotta use
That's
one?
fine.
You only using one?
Okay, 15.
oh Christ.
Makoto, you go to try to get out. You go to try to leave. As you were doing this, Magnus, Jess, and Toby, roll me for luck, please.
Inspire.
Jesus.
14.
13.
Who?
Oh,
damn it,
God.
I thought that was an 18.
Anthony, you have 1 chance for an instinct. No inspiration.
Come on, baby.
That one.
Makoto,
Why?
as you start getting away from them, I will say one thing to you and one thing only. You're gonna get caught. If you leave this group.
That's fair. I'm doing this very much for in-character reasons, out-of-character reasons.
You're a complete.
I would like him to be part of the group, but Makoto in character really feels like him being around with the Warriors is a bad idea.
Well, it's nice knowing Makoto.
We ain't going to that castle to save your ass. Good luck. Our Makoto ain't nowhere to be found.
Like, what else would he think?
As you guys make your way up, I'm not gonna have you roll this time because whatever would have been here would probably grab Makoto.
Yeah.
As you guys start climbing around, trying to figure things out, eventually you guys notice there's no Karibo with you.
Huh?
But as you guys
Makoto.
get up to the top, just as you guys are noticing this, you're also noticing the area around. Would you guys like to please give me an instinct roll from all of you?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, sure.
Nat one twice in a row?
Nat 20.
Well, there you go.
I already put it down before we hit the nat 20, so there.
Nat 20?
Really?
You guys
see
don't
what
give
the
a
other
fuck
one
about
is.
Makoto, but when it comes to like looking around, damn.
Wow, look at us fucking
He
falling.
made his peace.
Alright, so that's 20.
Whatever happens to Makoto is completely his fault. Like,
Nat
let's
2
not
and
kid
Nat
ourselves.
20s.
Nat
Holy
20.
shit.
I want to die.
That would be great for anything else.
Yeah. Getting a great survey. This fucking forest
Bye,
path.
Makoto.
You
Like
guys will
fucking
notice. You
crux.
guys will notice two things. First off, there is a very big forest near the place you just came out of.
Neat.
There's an extremely large forest that seems to be like just pushing out vast and all kinds. It's big and dark and it's great. Another thing you notice, however, Boop.
Oh, fuck. Is that a warrior?
That's a bad time.
Hey, Devimon!
Oh, fuck off.
Fucking
Wait,
That's
do we
really
notice
bad.
that? Oh.
hour.
Okay.
Hi, Big Daddy!
Papa. I mean,
See,
Some
here's
of us-
the thing. You kind of can't hide from fiends when you have a fiend just flying around you all the time.
Yeah.
Especially
are
when you're by
completely-
yourself.
You are just the fucking worst.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Don't worry about it, guys. I might need to reroll.
don't worry. We're not
You
going
guys,
to.
as you guys are up on the top, you're like, "Hey, we found the thing. Hey, where's Karibo?" You guys look around for Karibo. You notice Karibo flying around over this way, like, "Woo!" You look just up. There's a large demon over by where Karibo is, and its arms are a sword under its armpit, and its other arm is holding Makoto.
Does Makoto look unconscious?
Makoto looks very conscious as he's just like, "Makoto, this thing just kind of walked up and picked you up."
Hell, nod. Alright, take me.
Sinigoto nodding, accepting
It's
death.
exactly what he wanted. There's
Wait.
literally, we can't do it. Okay, can we roll for knowledge of this monster?
Oh, definitely, yes.
Am I
gonna roll
seeing this
knowledge.
too, or is my nat one?
All of you guys can roll for knowledge on this monster.
I that one.
8.
That's a 19. I know this one.
Why don't you
I know
roll,
this
Makoto?
monster.
Makoto, yeah, I want you to know
Oh,
what's
wait.
scaring you.
I'm actually gonna roll. It really doesn't matter if I know or not.
You don't
It's
know.
Satan. It's just Satan.
Of course you would know this. Magnus. This is a very nice beast. This is the beast of Telwar.
How strong is that?
That's a
Pretty good.
2400 creature there.
That's
Yep.
it's stronger than
Why,
the
Mickey?
lightning demon. I just look. Man just stares up at this thing. He just screams.
Toby will
That was a
sigh.
scream. You know what? He's gonna turn to the others. You know what? Now, let's go to the forest.
He doesn't
No.
seem to be. Makoto
No.
seems to be okay.
You know, it doesn't. I can't anymore. Okay. Let him be. He's got a pocket knife. He's fine. Forget it. I'm done.
He's got a
Let's go
pocket
find
knife.
the fucking crimson hair guy. I
He's
quit.
We'll
got a
help him
pocket knife.
later.
He'll be fine.
Help. You can help him later. I cut my ties.
That's great.
I'm done. Dunzo. Finished. Prospero out. I'm going to the forest. I'm gonna start walking. Magnus gonna start walking down to the forest.
Magnus just like, fuck it. Fucking, I'm
did
going
this
this
to
way.
himself.
They're going this way. Whatever.
Magnus, wait up. Please take a deep breath.
Don't leave.
Don't worry, baby. Daddy's
Don't
coming.
scream!
No, as soon as
Somebody
Nate,
punch him in the throat!
as soon as Nate starts yelling, I'm gonna put my hand over his fucking mouth and bring him back.
Roll me strength.
Just do it. Inspiration.
Nate's
Don't
strength.
forget the fuck.
I don't care enough. I don't care enough.
Don't worry, baby. Nighty's coming.
All right, he's going. I'm not gonna waste an inspiration dice on that. They made their choices.
I can't handle. The stupid son of a. Had one. He could have. Didn't even.
Oh, donation. My
down.
bad. There is. Oh my God! Suspicious
Please,
Wackaraldo
please
donated
let them.
$2. Give that demon beast blade arm.
Stop giving me his powers.
Wacko, please calm down.
Buffs. He doesn't need buffs.
He does, though. He's poor.
Shut up, you.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm.
do.
It's fine. Mickey's with his father now.
Oh,
We're gonna make this one be the fiend pool.
oh god.
Why are you helping? I understand the ninja pool.
You know, part of me wanted to go to the Fiends. I wanted to see if I could find my archfiend. They knew. No, I decided to go with this because it's smarter, safer. No, this guy, him, his fucking bugs and his fucking zombies and whatever the shit.
Hey,
got in
I'll
this
give a
car.
good word in for Summon Skull, okay?
That was a fucking dumb bastard.
I'll let
As
them know
all of
that-
you watch Nate and Makoto running off, Asher's just like, oh no. Tessa's like, I don't know what that means.
There's nothing we
Alice
can
is
do
like,
right now.
well, that's more adventure than I'm gonna be than I'm comfortable with.
Wow, you out-adventured Alice.
Hey, to be fair, if I find a Fiend Stone...
Don't worry, you're gonna find death.
Find plenty of fiends at the dinner table, you jackass.
But anyway,
Emerald's like
Toby's
fiend
just-
pool, more like Deadpool.
I mean, it's not wrong.
God damn it.
Toby's just like, there's nothing we can do right now until we find allies or stronger spirits.
Yeah,
he
you can
doesn't
go.
seem to be struggling.
Yeah.
So when this is all over, hopefully he'll be okay.
You know,
Magnus, I don't need sass right now.
if he's
If you're
okay,
gonna also be negative about him dying, then I don't want to hear it.
I don't want him to die either. But he's just look at.
I
Are you looking
know.
at this?
You guys make your way down to the bottom of the hill. As you guys do, you guys know which way both you guys know which way people went. And as you guys figure this out, Yolunger kind of looks over to you. Listen, guys, I think we probably need to set up some sort of camp around here. I'm thinking maybe
Yes.
going back to that city and lying Marcus down.
That's a good idea. Who knows how to start a fire? Oh wait, I forgot. I'm holding one.
God damn it.
I'm
I was
really
gonna say maybe Toby, but
We really shouldn't just leave Mr. Yolunger by himself, though.
Wait, let's.
you're right. That's what led to Makoto. Maybe we should set up camp here.
We'll set up shop.
Joker,
We'll
look.
wait a day, and then we'll, maybe Marcus will wake up.
Don't
Suspicious
look at us.
Wacko Raldo donated $2. Suspicious Wacko Raldo is my name. Giving inspiration dice to random things is my game. I give inspiration dice to that rock that Magnus is about to trip over. All right, we have one inspiration against Magnus.
Cool.
You know what? Fuck it. Bring it on.
God damn it.
Bring it the fuck on.
Okay, so can I ask something?
What's up? I'm just gonna put it. You know what? I'm just gonna put it in the fiend pool. Why not?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Oh,
There we go.
I thought it was supposed to be against me.
Yeah, the fiends are always against you guys. There's no fucking way you're gonna befriend them.
Oh.
Who would've
Oh, I
thought?
had it. Well,
Okay, so anyway,
going near there then. Fuck that.
Toby's gonna look at Alice. Do you still have that cloth you found at the first town?
Do you think I would have actually kept something like that? There's just about anything like that in any of these buildings.
Hmm.
Since these places have already been looted, however, it's not like they're gonna come back to them and find anything, right? Let's just set up shop inside one of these houses.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Alice looks over at you longer. You know, I could stay with the teacher. He needs somebody to stay with him, right? And you guys want to go into that forest. It's not like anything dangerous is going to happen in the town.
You know you say that.
However,
I think more dangerous things are going to happen if we bring an unconscious guy into a forest. And we don't know when this guy's going to wake up.
you're not wrong. However, you also use a lot of fiends, don't you?
Wait a second. Hold on. Man, it's just... Hold on. Alice?
Hmm?
Do you still have darkness cards?
Blink, blink. Oh, yeah. I def have those.
Don't.
Does not even hide it. Like, oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
It... Bad.
What
I think we should post more people.
Whatever you do not use them.
Oh,
In
I
fact-
saw what happened last time. I'm definitely not going to use them. Looks over at Klein. Klein just looks over like,
It seems to me like it doesn't matter what...
I agree with Magnus, Klein says. We need to have more people watching over you. And I don't really want to go anywhere with this egg. I'll stay with Yolanga and Alice as well.
And Alice, from what I witnessed, it seems like your consent is not a factor with the darkness cards.
So what do you want to do? Hand them over to you? It's not like
Oh,
your
absolutely.
consent's going to
I'm
be any
not touching
better.
that.
I think Alice is...
Refrain from dueling is what I'm asking.
I was just
So we
letting
can find
Alice
something
know. I think she probably realized after what happened earlier.
Here, make you feel any better. She goes to her deck box. As she does... Let me go to the deck. Where's it at?
Oh no.
Here it is.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Don't give this to us.
Give it to me.
Don't give it to Magnus specifically.
Fucking give it.
He'll use it like an idiot.
I would never,
Pop.
ever
Pop.
instantly play them. The second they're in my hand. I really
Alice goes
want
into
to-
her deck, and as she does, she brings out Belial, Tragidoa, and Neosphere. As she does, she just seems to put them out of her deck, replace them with 3 new cards, and just keep them in a completely separate part of her cards. There. Now, if I do get in a duel, I won't accidentally use them.
Well, that's good. My fears have now been resolved. It seems.
I'm just happy you're not giving it to Magnus.
Shut up.
Why would I give away
I would.
like really expensive cards to any of you?
I mean, that was out of character.
I think it doesn't matter with that comment. I'd love to have darkness cards.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
As Mr.
Anyway.
As Mr. Yolunger kind of like again picks up Marcus, and Klein looks over. Klein and Alice have both said that they were perfectly fine watching over Mr. Yolunger at the town. If anything happens too, instead of Alice dueling, maybe I could, to limit down the use of the fiends.
That's a good idea.
But again, I do actually agree with her logic. I don't think the fiends have any reason to come back to these towns, especially if they're looting them for something.
Yeah. Yeah, fair point. But it's always
Just-
good to have backup.
Just be careful.
Yeah.
We'll try to keep a lookout for Nate and Mickey, but well.
Did Nate actually
Don't
run
do
off?
anything reckless. Yes, he actually did.
Nate and Ruby ran off.
Later, babies.
I mean,
No.
we didn't really lose anything, so.
We lost the Pyramid of Light.
Oh, fuck, you're right, we did.
You were a jackass, man. Anyway, so that's 3 people. Okay. Anyone else want to stay behind and not go into the creepy doom forest?
Everybody just kind of looks around at each other. Let me roll this real quick. 19.
You know, I kind of thought that might happen.
I'm happy that happened.
As
I
Harley,
absolute-
just like creepy doom forest, relatively safe a town where I can get rest. Harley looks back over at you guys. Well, it's not like you really need me in there. I'm probably the worst duelist here.
Well, with that
No
attitude,
safety in numbers. Having 4 conscious people instead of only 3. Probably the best.
Nate is going to get possessed by the fiends, just like the other dude was possessed by Giga Rock or something.
God,
Yo, God, Nate would have been great for Mega Rock.
Oh Lord, fuck off.
The Mega Rock, baby!
Oh shit, it's gonna be something worse.
You made a mistake in giving it to Marcus.
Be honest, Harley, I'm kind of happy you decided to stay behind.
Oh, and why's that?
I'd be torn to shreds if something happened to you.
Wouldn't that mean you should stay around me?
Yes.
Okay, God, stop flirting. Ew. Alice just comes forward.
Some people.
You guys look around each other as both Ryan and Asher are just like, nah, we're gonna fucking come with you guys. We ain't gonna be fucking staying away from no forest of death.
Stay away from the Forest of Death, but then again, I also know the most about warrior cards. I'm not sure, but there's everybody else here.
Toby will put a hand on Asher's shoulder like a thank you.
All right.
Ugh.
He's my friend.
As the 4/5 of them start making their way back over toward the town to go and set up a camp, you guys are left just kind of looking off toward the direction of where Makoto was taken, as well as the direction off toward where you know the forest is. Which
Every
way
time
do you
I
guys
face-
want to go?
I'm just gonna look towards the direction Makoto went, like when Makoto was taken. I swear, every time I turn my head that way, I'm gonna get conniptions. That boy, unbelievable. He's
We'll
gonna
go
turn
to
once or twice.
Makoto really quick.
Makoto, you're fucking dead.
Makoto,
Back to
you're
the main
being
group.
just taken underarm by a somewhat floating/flying demon. You look behind you as you just hear, "Don't worry, baby, Nate's coming."
You fucking.
That's not the first time you've heard that either. He's said it about 3 times since you've been captured.
I'm not associated with him.
That's probably not the best thing to say.
The Beast of Talwar does not even seem to fucking care or notice, as he's just floating
okay.
with you off in this direction.
So what's your name?
He does not seem to be talking to you. Karibo is kind of bouncing off his head as if he's trying to attack him. He doesn't seem to give a shit about that either.
Don't worry, Karibo. Don't worry.
Don't worry, baby! Nate's
Now
coming! That's the 4th time it's happened now. Alright, going back to everybody else.
Man, what a riveting situation you're in.
God, I feel like we delved so deep into Makoto's character.
Can't wait for him to have teas and biscuits with the demons, the fiends.
Oh, he's not having
I can't
tea
wait to like
biscuits.
go up. I can't wait to begrudgingly go to wherever he is to save him and just find just a giant smear across the wall.
Hey guys, I'm a cannibal now.
We just see his.
I
just see
ate
a
the
knife.
Beast of Talwar and absorbed its strength.
No, I am
I am
Makoto
not the
of
beast.
Talwar.
They asked me to have the test of true faith of fiends, told me to eat a human, and I thought, hey, I was hungry.
And you're like,
Where
hey,
is
Nate's right here.
Where's Nate?
Goodbye, Nate.
At least serve me with a side of bakey, baby.
Joker, look.
Eggs and bacon, just the way you would have liked it.
Nate became Bakey.
Can we stop? This is actually getting too weird.
Suspicious Wacko Raldo donated $2. I give inspiration dice to those conniptions. This will be the last donation for now. I spent way too much
Dude,
money.
does it mean
I
I
don't
can-
know what
does
those
it mean I-
conniptions mean. So I'm just gonna add
I
another
know.
thing to the fiend pool.
God damn it! Those are my
You probably should be specific about those conniptions, man.
Ah, damn it! The fiend's got even.
That's
these are gonna be
not
help-
good.
These are battle points. This is like war points.
We're gonna
This is the worst
die.
score. 2 to 3 so far.
We're gonna die.
The fiends really are winning.
Well, looks like I have to have my friends as with bacon as well. Darn.
Go
The tea's made out of Ed's blood.
The 6 of you.
Okay, that's too far.
The 6 of you make your way to the forest. As you do so, you guys hear definitely a lot of noise coming from this forest.
Oh, good noise or not good?
Well,
Don't worry, baby.
you hit. You hear the sounds of yelling coming from in here, but not really humanoid yelling. You hear yelling, screeching, you hear noises, you hear like different types of like striking as if trees are getting attacked. You hear like somewhat gunshots almost coming from. There's a lot of action going on inside this forest.
I'm
As the
holding
6
out
of you
my
approach,
crowbar.
you notice that this forest is all but still.
I'm pulling out my crowbar. I'm ready.
I have a desk leg, and I'm holding Kimodo. I should probably put Kimodo away.
Probably.
But
gonna get in the
Kidmodo
way.
is going to be so useful.
Look at all that inspiration.
I
Well,
mean,
maybe I should just go back to town and keep an eye on the other.
Oh, you're the best duelist here, please.
we gotta
I
no.
mean, Makoto
I
seemed
could
like he was
I could
go-
escort you back if you wish. I could.
Milady.
If you two want to leave, you can just leave.
How does one flirt?
I'd rather.
We can't leave. We have to go through this so that they'll accept Makoto, even though he's not here with us anymore. I don't know
Why are
what.
we doing this
Let's
again?
go in.
You're the best one. Signs, Jess.
Wait, why would they accept me? They gave this test to Toby, not me.
You're a jackass.
They said
Shut up.
us.
Go back to being captured.
They said that you all had to be judged.
Yeah.
Some serious judgment.
You were
happening.
Yeah.
you were with them when it said it.
No.
Yes.
Yes!
No.
It
here's-
looked down at the
listen,
3 of you and said
Hold
it.
up. Hold up.
Listen. Let me say, I literally asked in character, is there anything I could do? He didn't say shit until the other 2 arrived. So what conclusion does Makoto have after that?
Brain
Tell
damage.
yourself.
Why would Makoto think that he gave a shit about him when he only spoke to the other 2?
You're right. You're 100% right. I will be drowned in darkness. Have fun with the
Also-
fiends.
You
Scenario
guys
is a
make your
complete
way
fucking
into
mess.
the forest, as I've been trying to say for a couple of minutes now. As you guys make your way into the forest, you immediately see that this forest is very well traveled. Ah, the stream's being weird. What? Is the stream being weird? I don't see it being weird. It's still
let me
green
check.
for me. But, as you guys immediately notice, the forest is very well traveled. There's a very clear path in front of you going in several different directions. Keeps taking you to the front and spoiling stuff. What? I have
I
no idea what you're
think-
talking about, psychotic manner. But,
I think that means okay.
yeah, stream's fine on this end, says Levy. Fine for you. So,
It's
yeah,
fine on
okay.
my end.
Anyway,
He's probably watching back towards.
you guys make your way inside. There are several different paths you can take. You see 3 paths ahead of you. Do you guys want to do anything? They all seem very similar to each other. What do you guys want to do when you see these paths? Do you want to just pick one at random?
Is there any specific sounds going one way or another?
Well, I mean, there's all kinds of sounds in this place. You want to head over to one of the places and listen?
Yeah, I want to see if there's any distinct sounds.
Roll me an instinct, dude.
I don't have the inspiration to do it, so let me move this so it's not cluttered by things.
Speaking of which, let's get rid of these. Pop.
I'll also get rid of Makoto's dice too. 10 plus my 15.
You listen down at each of the different areas. You can't really hear much from the middle area, but off to the left you hear another sound, kind of like a gunshot. And to the right you hear something. You hear something as if like trees are being wrenched up.
Well, there's nothing to be heard from the middle path. The left and right have sounds. The left has gunshots, and right feels like something's being torn up.
I like to take my chances with the man-made sound.
Which I agree.
Unless the fiends have learned how to make a firearm, in which case, wow.
Orange Fiend Sniper!
Fiend Sniper.
He'll look at Magnus and be like, "Do you know any fiends that use firearms?"
My ex-wife.
Me myself, I honestly don't know is that a thing? I want to roll knowledge and see if there any do.
You wouldn't know.
Okay.
So you wouldn't know. Okay.
I don't know. I've seen crazy fucking shit with guns, so. No. Yeah, no. Not to my knowledge.
So the best thing is to go towards the gunshots. As odd as that sounds.
Any other day.
Oh, God damn, I forgot.
Listen.
PTSD.
No, she's going. She's just whining like, danger.
It'll be
okay.
fine. Have a whole
Guns.
Fine.
That voltage.
Worst case scenario, we can throw Asher at them.
It's okay. If anything, we
Worst case
do.
scenario, we can throw Kid Moto Dragon at them.
Absolutely not.
You guys
You can just
start heading
unsummon
down
him
the
unlike
pathway,
Asher.
heading over toward where the gunshots are. As you guys are doing that, you notice something familiar along the path.
Is it Ed?
Is Makoto's dead body?
Bop.
Oh, God, it's freaking out.
Oh god, it's absorbing. It's absorbing like so
Not
many
again!
big traps.
You notice what appears to be the well, as you guys are moving beyond this point.
Hey, familiarity.
Well, that would. Oh my God, we do have the rope, don't we?
Yes, I grabbed it.
I guess that means this world still has parts of the academy in it too.
Holy crap! It's scattered
Maybe-
throughout all the dimensions.
He'll look at them. Maybe we should check it out.
Do we really?
Right, I'll climb right down.
Should we really do that in this place?
That
That place
let's
had
listen.
a bunch of spirits who were just kind of, or not spirits. That place had a bunch of cards that were just kind of tossed down it like lacklusterly. It might be a place of regret and malice for a bunch of spirits.
Sounds like a wonderful vacation spot.
I mean,
Ryan's
You're
just
right.
peeking over the side like, ooh, regret and malice, you say?
Toby's just like,
Mm.
I kind of agree, but a part of me is also thinking, if there are cards down there, or, I don't know, spirits, I don't know.
Are the freight traps still down there?
I don't know if it'd be possible to help them at this point.
What would fake traps give life to? Would it just be like a bunch of fake traps sitting down
No,
there?
the fake traps
Wouldn't
are
it be
used up.
great if the leader of the Fiends was actually Lunger's ex-wife?
Shoot me. No, stop it. That's not. That's just no.
But that's,
We're in the middle of a forest full of monsters. Let's see if we can meet the warriors first, and then maybe poke down there.
I mean, that's a fair idea.
yeah, you're
'Cause
right.
We can, make friends with them. They could stay here and not let the monsters that might roam here eat us.
You're
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna go jump down the wood. I'm kidding. Let's go.
Alright, goodbye, Magnus.
You guys pass by the well, looking back at it like, we'll come back, well. You've aided us quite many a time, and we will never forget you. We'll put you
All's
right
well
over
that
here.
ends well.
Shoot me.
All's well that ends well.
I'm James.
Shut up, you.
As you guys continue down the area where you heard the gunshots coming from, I would like you guys to please roll me for a luck.
You know why?
All of us or one of us.
All of you that are here.
Okay.
Do I use inspiration?
An 8. I fall down. I somehow slip and fall down the.
I'll
13.
I think I'll use inspiration. May grab my. God, I'm gonna only have 2 after this. Oh fuck, that's not a roll.
No, if you.
Ooh, lucky I used an inspiration. Maybe. Yes, thank God. 15.
Delete this. As you guys go through,
Delete.
the gunshots abruptly stop. They were firing rather regularly, but they stop. Hey, it must have killed whatever it was shooting at.
Or they stopped going, is that the creator of the Tower of Babel?
God.
Shut up.
With the gunshots being stopped, I'd like to know, do you guys want to continue onward? Do you
Very.
want to do something else?
Be cautious.
You can definitely try to be cautious.
Fucking sneak.
Snake is.
As you guys are going forward with your sneaky sneaks. Arrange these guys however much you want to arrange them in a column of at most 2.
Well, clearly I need to be in the front because I'm a jackass.
I cannot be in the front.
However you guys want to be arranged, please arrange yourselves.
Move me around.
Alright, which way is the front?
The front is over
Sign on
here.
the
You're
goddamn-
going left.
Oh, we're going left.
Oh. Okay.
That means you would be like there.
This way.
Because again, I said the middle way didn't have anything, and you chose the left way, which had the gunshots.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think Jess would want to be in the center, so she's surrounded by all the, friends.
No, she's hiding in the back. She's hiding.
Magnus
You
and
know.
Toby, give me instincts.
Yay.
Using 1 more.
Did I land on the fucking side? I landed on the
Oh.
edge.
Thank God I used an
It said
inspiration.
you got a 12. Oh, neither of you got it.
Get rid of that inspiration. It didn't help.
Whatever, let's let death come.
My 15 dead Gothic.
What the fuck was the luck supposed to be? Oh no!
As you guys head outward, you see what appears to be a bloodied corpse on the ground holding a gun. As you guys approach, you hear a rustling in the leaves across from this body. You see a person just kind of standing inside of one of the trees, looking downward.
How far away is the gun?
Oh, the gun! It's right there. If you want to go get it.
Well, what does a corpse look like?
And the corpse looks like it exploded into blood.
Oh.
It's a mess.
Does the guy look like he sees us?
Oh yes.
There's no hiding from this fucking thing. That's bad. That's bad. That's a fucking vampire. Can I roll to see if I know this demon?
Man, Ryan must be happy.
It's not a fiend.
What?
It's a vampire. Look at it. Does that look like a fiend?
It's within the same category of evil bullshit.
It's not a fiend.
Zombie.
So oh, good. Our resident expert can't
As you,
fucking
I
speak.
want to know: is anyone going for the gun?
Yes.
Wait.
I'm slowly
Magnus,
walking
you start
towards
making your way to the gun. Toby,
Maybe-
when you
He's gonna look at Magnus. He hasn't attacked us yet. Maybe this means we could communicate.
Ryan steps forward.
Hey, look, a diplomat. Now he's gonna imagine still slowly reaching for the gun.
As Ryan steps forward, you see him kind of cover his mouth a bit as he looks upwards. The being in the trees looks down, very again quizzically, but has not attacked him. Ryan removes his hand from his mouth as he lets out an inaudible hiss, showing off his fake fangs.
I have a fucking feeling.
Yes, that's gonna super work.
Ryan, where's the dice?
God damn it! Why is there no
I'll let you
inspiration
use
for
the lucky
Ryan?
dice, Ryan.
A lucky dice. Move that
Thank
shit
you,
out of the
thank
way.
Yeah, get that out there.
I'll let you use the lucky dice, Ryan.
Lucky, 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 lucky.
So I wouldn't die for the gun.
You don't know this out of character.
Can I roll a die for the gun?
Can
he get a mulligan?
Ryan looks at this man, just letting off like, look, I'm a vampire too. It just looks down at him. It gives a flap of its one wing as it lands down onto the ground in front of him.
Can we speak?
Gun.
Magnus, you get the gun.
I'll walk forward.
I'm gonna start making my way over to Ryan.
Yeah, just
How
like...
can I? What kind of? Is this like a fucking flintlock pistol?
That is, from what you have in your hand is some sort of pump rifle.
Sake.
Can we...
The being is not paying any attention to you. He's looking down at Ryan. As he does, his eyes glow red.
How can I read? How can I tell if this thing's loaded?
And
Or
Ryan
should I
stops
reload it?
and Ryan stops inaudibly hissing.
Oh, that's a vampire thing.
At which point, Ryan's just still staring off toward him as this person starts walking over towards you guys.
How do I reload a pump?
You will not
rifle?
look him in the eyes.
How do I
Can
Humans, stay away from His Majesty.
His Majesty?
The Lord's castle lies at the end of this forest. Hunters, leave.
We're not looking for a castle or your Majesty. I apologize if we made it seem like we were.
He motions to the dead man on the ground beside Magnus, who's like pumping the rifle, like, come on!
Magnus, can you put that thing down?
Have you seen what walks around in this place?
Magnus, the thing is completely soaked in blood. It doesn't seem to be working very well.
I'm gonna be honest. Is there any pockets left on this thing? Because it's gonna dry off at some point.
I apologize for my...
pockets for a rifle.
No, pockets on the corpse.
Oh, the thing
See, this
exploded into
motherfucker-
blood. Whatever it was wearing is shredded.
There's no, this thing is completely.
You barely understand it's a human.
Ugh.
I apologize for my friend's rudeness.
Surprised he didn't take a shot already.
Mine just freezes this.
Oh, is he looking at Magnus?
No, he's not looking at Magnus at all. It's almost as if even if he did shoot with that gun, he wouldn't give a shit.
Oh, I mean, that means something else.
That means this fucking thing was loaded the whole time.
No, I need to probably talk about someone. What do you mean by that?
Humans, shoot first. Fiends, rip, destroy. His Majesty, leave alone.
That means you're not with the humans or the fiends.
Tess kind of shuffles a bit. Well, I did say about the hunters. They go after the third group that's here in the war of the land of unending war. The undead.
So there's not... Well, that's good to know this is the third group.
They're not usually this talkative, from what I understand.
We're
Why?
we're mostly trying to leave this place, this dimension.
Unsure what you mean, human.
I don't think
We're not from this world. We are forced here against our will.
Humans been scattering recently. Coming to places they need to stay away from. You do the same.
From what we can tell, the humans of this world, their cities and towns have been more so destroyed by the fiends.
Been
from what
that
we can
way
tell.
since the ones in dark robes appeared.
Dark robes.
Bring with them fiend great power.
Maybe the darkness pack.
You say this? These people in black robes brought a powerful fiend to the fiends?
Humans' greatest warrior turned against them.
Oh shit.
Humans all but dead. Few used as food remain with his lord.
Or my lord. Bleh.
So, because of the humans dying, you're also losing your food source.
Fiends should not kill the humans. Humans should not kill my lord.
Then perhaps we could work together against this enemy that's against us all.
Only one of you have any use to my majesty.
He motions to Ryan.
He'll make good plaything for her.
Maybe we could speak with your majesty. Maybe we could help them. If all the humans are killed, there's no more food left, right?
He looks to you. He looks at the spirits you guys have behind you.
Your cards.
He holds his hand out.
Our cards.
No weapons in front of His Majesty. You will hand over your cards. If His Majesty finds you useful, you may stay. If His Majesty allows, I will return your cards. If not, you will be safe as our food.
How nice. There's no way this fucking. God damn it.
He'll look at the group like, if anything, I'll go with them.
Is,
No, I'm not letting him take Ryan.
Yeah. Sure as hell ain't gonna be food for anyone either.
He doesn't seem to be grabbing Ryan or anything. Ryan's just kind of standing there.
Yeah, but he said he was going to take him back.
Oh, yeah.
And I have absolutely zero way to stop that with these 500 attack point monsters.
Yeah, it's like we're it's.
May I go in his place? Points at Ryan.
No. Her Majesty would not like you.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, I'm fucking nice.
Shay's like, Jess, he's trying to steal your man.
I have a feeling that he wouldn't be against seeing your majesty. He's akin to liking your kind.
He is dangerous.
Him?
How so?
I know why.
He motions toward Ryan, and then he motions down toward his deck box.
I have a great feeling he would not attack you or your majesty.
Tried he might want to be one of you.
My demands stay. Come with us, or leave this forest. Humans don't belong near His Majesty.
Our options are go there and 50-50 chance to be, or we leave and Ryan is 100% chance of being food.
Well, I mean, talk about it out of character.
About it. This is Magnus talking in character to you guys. I'm still holding the gun, by the way.
You guys could still find somebody else, the other person we were thinking about fighting.
This thing just said he doesn't like. He thinks His Majesty doesn't like you. But...
I'm just gonna walk over and hand him my cards now.
Yes, you hand your cards. They easily fit in his outstretched hand. At this point, Asa disappears. The cards seem. He raises the cards like over to his under his cloak with his hand. As he returns, his hand is empty. As he faces it toward the others, he motions to you to go join Ryan.
Oh, Ryan, I'm gonna go check on him.
Doop, 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 doop. Ryan's just kind of staring forward, like a very slight glow in his eyes.
Ryan, hello? It's Ryan.
Asher looks to see you do this, and he goes immediately and gives his cards as well. As he takes the cards, Asher goes over with you.
We don't have a choice, do we? And just hand his cards over.
Wait.
What?
Weasel can go somewhere else.
Oh, to what vestige of humanity is going to stand up to the Fiend Army and this guy, whatever he's got there?
I'm not saying we be against him.
I don't think the other humans will be pretty happy to work with them, considering.
Well, remember the enemy.
I don't like splitting the party any more than we already have. She hands over her cards and goes over here.
God damn it.
She's like, we're already missing Makoto. So a lot of us are back at the freaking city without anything. I don't want to split us up anymore.
Yeah, aren't the people at the city also expecting us back?
Tasmore.
I'll be fine. We'll be fine. This won't take long. Come on, Toby. I'm going to hand my cards over to him.
He motions over to the others as he does the same thing with all the other cards. He looks to Toby.
I like how Toby was the one who originally was going to do this, and now he's the last one.
He holds out his hand towards you.
He'll look at Win. We'll be back.
Oh yeah, by the way, Kidmodo disappears.
Yeah, I figured.
We'll be back when.
When nods.
He'll hand the cards to him. We're all dead.
Yeah, probably, but is he gonna tell me to drop the rifle?
All of you start making your way with him as he starts making his way this direction. As you guys do, he seems to be going at a very nice pace. Behind him even is just like, it seems like a bit of just easier terrain for you. Walking after him seems to feel a lot better than walking away from him. You can all kind of tell he's bewitched you in some way.
Oh, great.
You're fucking in it to win it now, boys.
That's on scarlet hair.
You didn't tell me to drop the weapon. I'm keeping this.
Oh, he never said to drop the weapon. You still have your bloodied, not working gun. Hey, you can probably hit somebody with it.
It'll get working eventually.
It's a good melee weapon.
Fucking bloody club at best.
As you guys start making your way toward the end of the forest, do you want to see something really quick? Okay.
Gonna ally ourselves with warriors, but now we're with vampires.
You guys could have walked away. I can't walk away because it's Ryan.
I was gonna walk away.
And you showed up.
Yeah. It's a day of bad decisions, dude.
As you guys leave the forest behind, the forest which you know the hunters would probably have been in,
they're fucking probably dead.
As you guys make your way off with this person, he does not seem to give you his name or say anything about himself. Would you guys like to roll me a knowledge to see if you know what card this is?
Sure.
I thought I wouldn't know.
Here we go. Whoops. Oop. 18.
10.
Do I even need the roll?
Here,
can if
Mickey,
you
I'm
want to.
sorry. I knocked you out of your dad's lap.
13.
Jess, you look over to this thing just as this thing is going off. Again, you're usually like fairies, things of that nature. You did come across this card at one point, though. This is Vampire's Curse.
Huh.
He's a pretty neato card. Pretty neato card. Pretty strong too. none of your spirits would have stood a chance.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I just from like my basic knowledge of vampires, none of them get that low.
None of them get that low. No.
Sensing a theme with everywhere we go.
It's not everywhere. Maybe you guys should get some better fucking spirits. Maybe you'll get better spirits here.
Gee. Think.
Maybe we'll ally with the vampires and we get one of them.
Yeah. That's what I fucking
There we go. I
totally
gave him a
wants
great
vampire.
name.
Ha! Perfect.
Nice luck name I gave Mickey's.
Oh.
Where you at?
No wonder Nate's chasing after. He's the only one who can be Mickey's daddy.
He has 2 dads now.
Dang it. Where you at? I guess this is the one I chose? It doesn't look like it, but oh well. Boop.
Ooh. Da-na-na. Man, I need a chain sword.
We need a lot of things.
You guys follow behind him very swiftly. As you do, you find yourself going up toward one of the large mountains in the distance. However, upon much closer inspection, that is no mountain. There are windows etched in all the different walls of this place, and just outside of it is a castle gate. As you guys head off in this direction, you are not the only undead that will be here.
Yay.
Oh boy, friends.
More.
Man, I think I even hypnotized Ryan. Just creamed himself.
Oh, look, another one. And another one. And another one.
Maybe I need
Look
a
at all
vampire.
of them.
Wow.
As you guys approach the gates, there are 2 large creatures with weapons standing in front of the gates. As these two large creatures look off to you guys, they seem to grab their weapons as if preparing to fight. Vampire's Curse, however, just kind of walks right by them and just like, whatever. They turn to you guys like, oh, it's time to fight. Ryan just keeps walking because Ryan is bewitched.
Gonna follow Ryan.
These things look like they're about to attack Ryan. As they go to swing down, do you guys want to say anything? You guys want to do anything?
I'm gonna try and get Ryan out of the way, I guess.
Wait,
I know he's bewitched and he wasn't exactly responding to me.
I mean, Toby will probably say something.
I mean, probably isn't a thing, man. Is somebody gonna say something? Vampire's Curse is just going.
We're here for their majesty.
They still seem to be going to swing down as Vampire's Curse looks back. He looks back, sees they're about to kill Ryan, and just his eyes just glow, and the two of them stop in their tracks.
My bad.
Go over to Ryan. I need to keep better track of him.
I'm guessing...
Ryan just keeps walking like, doop, I'm Ryan.
I know, I'm basically holding on to him, keeping up with him, like, damn it.
I'm guessing you're not used to visitors.
As you guys enter, his eyes stop glowing and the two swing downward, just knocking their blades into the area just outside the drawbridge. You guys see two large splits in the earth as they slam down. Just on the inside, you see what appears to be another creature.
Another one.
Hey, Will, go ahead and roll this for me.
Oh fuck.
Well.
Hey, Makoto.
Boy. Will. He's dead.
Is he dead?
Oh, you useless shit.
He's on mute, is what he is.
Dumbass, if you're muted.
I wonder if he'll notice I'm moving to this place. Into this place. Then to this place. Then to this place. Then to this place.
Well, I'm moving back here, Jake. Well.
Clearly he has died and we should move on with our lives.
Apparently he didn't have your...
Somebody message him or call him or something.
Okay. Oh, wait.
What?
The hell happened to my
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Hold on.
I need you to roll this dice for me.
Well, is that Will?
Hold on, my headphones are messing up a bit.
Yes!
You did it.
Shot.
Knocked him over.
All according to Gekaka.
Nah.
No, I mean my actual headphones, as in...
Yeah, we know.
We get it.
Gotcha.
We get you.
Oh.
Can you hear us now, though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I need you to roll this dice.
Alright. 18.
Oh, Christ.
That's either good or bad.
Probably really bad.
Probably bad.
Is it good? I'm gonna find out.
You guys enter this area. As you enter this area, you guys see another creature in front of you. Would you guys like to roll to see if you know what this creature is?
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
Sure.
Probably another vampire card.
8. I don't know. It looks
Hey,
really weird to me.
15.
Boop. 4. I know the more obscure of the two vampires.
I can't believe I got the highest thing out of that.
Yeah, but you also have a 2, so...
I mean, that's a
Oh,
17.
hey, that card!
It's not
I had that
additive.
card in my undead deck.
But it's a 15.
That's your passive. It's not additive. That chooses how high you have to roll in order to get it going.
What did I need there? A 19?
You needed a high roll. With a 2
Holy
knowledge,
shit.
you need like an 18 or a 19.
It's not my fault. It used to be a 1.
As this person stops in front, he just seems to walk by, just like, fuck it, I don't give a shit.
He's gonna call out, I Do we need your help again?
Vampire's Curse stops and looks back. Oh. Looks to him. I brought home food.
Thanks.
Ryan, you're not allowed 2 feet away from me anymore.
The creature looks to you.
And so did I.
Oh, God.
This should be good.
Oh, my God.
No! Fuck right off.
How did it kill the Beast of Talar? It has less attack points!
No.
Who's saying it did?
Oh.
Beast of Talar.
Behind him, you guys see what appears to be Makoto and Nate. Both of them with slight rednesses to their eyes.
I'm gonna bludgeon them. I'm gonna bludgeon Makoto with this fucking rifle.
Ryan, be my shield.
How did... He'll look at the fucking new vampire. How did you get him out of that giant demon's grasp?
He looks down to you as you speak to it.
Your food is talking to me. They do that.
He looks to you. Roll me a charm. To see
What?
if the Patrician of Darkness gives 2 shits about talking to you.
The Patrician of Darkness. Ryan, I feel bad. Ryan would be shitting himself.
Oh!
Not 20.
20.
Not
20.
He loves me.
He just
Yeah,
kind
and
of looks at you. It's been ages since food talked in here. He
He's
loves
like, when
playing
he's-
with his food.
When he does say, like, your
In
food
fact, he
talk-
picks you up and walks away.
when he does say your food talk to me, you will say, I apologize if I offended you.
It was quite easy. He shouldn't have made his way into the realm of the undead. Around His Majesty's fortress, all of us undead gain power.
Oh my god, it's a field
It's
spell.
a field spell.
I agree. He was foolish to do that.
Playing it up.
Speaking of which, nice to see you, Beast of Talwar.
I beat the Talwar.
You are
Oh, there it is.
2,400.
Talwar.
Unfortunately, the field around here gives Patrician 500 attack points.
Oh, that's strong.
No, he had inspiration dice though. He could have taken on the.
That's why I
vampire.
decided to put it into the Fiend dice pool instead of giving it to him, because I knew he was about to
That's how
die.
Makoto lost his second dad.
Again, that's why I decided to put it into the Fiend dice pool instead of giving it specifically to him, because I knew he was very short-lived.
Actually, my third dad, because my first dad went into the void after
Okay,
letting go.
let's
Stop.
not start this.
Stop this right now, young man.
not.
Shut the fuck up, Makoto.
I can't
God
believe
damn
I'm
it.
at 20 and I charmed a vampire.
Just so you know, we're all extremely powerful in here, human. I wouldn't try anything funny.
I'm not
He
that
can't,
stupid.
don't worry.
I'm not that stupid to do anything like that.
Vampire's Curse is just standing here like, man, I don't usually talk to other people. This is awkward.
This is social interaction.
Have you killed any people recently?
Not yet, but it might change very soon.
I see that you are all busy. You seem to have brought home a banquet for yourself. I'll take my food and go elsewhere.
Thank you for taking them from the fiends.
He's about to,
I mean, he's gonna go eat them, so...
they're about to fucking die, Toby.
Oh god, what do I say to that though?
I mean, is that really good food? Makoto is very scrawny and malnourished.
He is.
Do
He
you-
looks to you, again noting, hey, more food is talking. This is a neat day.
As Ryan looks to the vampire, going, "You could have just asked Mickey. He's like a free blood bank."
What little blood there is in him.
You see the patrician walk over toward Makoto and actually put his finger to Makoto's neck as you called him scrawny. As he does this, you guys see that he seemingly pulls apart the cut that he already had that was slightly healing over as more blood seems to drip onto his finger. He pulls it up to his mouth and licks it. I think they'll be perfectly fine myself. You seem very invested in my food, however.
No, I'm just kind of amazed you have really low standards.
You take what you can get in these war-torn times. I'm guessing that's why he took the lot of you. Quantity over quality, I see.
Okay.
I'll have you know I am O positive.
I'll have you know you're an idiot, Asher. Don't sell yourself to the vampires with your blood type!
I don't know what I am, really.
Test on
Do you?
I think I may be negative.
Stop!
But Toby's just gonna be like, do you think they could be with us before you take them away?
Why are you so invested in my food, humans? Why are we still here? I don't understand anything that's going on.
Okay.
I want to talk to His
Alright,
Majesty.
you know
Because they were with us before they were separated by that Goliath that you destroyed.
The Beast of Talwar.
Yes, that thing.
So the beasts had separated you, I see.
One of us.
They usually don't attack whenever people are in large groups.
Well,
Challenges.
He gives a shrug. I am in no rush to consume my food. However, consume it I shall, eventually. Just so you know. He motions to the two of them, and as he does, he motions them back over to you guys. You guys see the slightly mind-controlled Nate and Makoto walk over towards you guys.
The second the red leaves Makoto's eyes, I'm gonna hit him with the fucking rifle.
Toby's like, okay,
Fuck.
act polite, act nice, say you're basically noble, bow, and say thank you.
You say thank you. I'm gonna give you with that 20 as he just actually looks to you with a bit of a smile, like, yay, this has been a day. I don't want to have another one of these for like at least 300 years, but this has been a day. He starts walking away.
No, back to the curse
Toby will
of
sigh and look at the current vampire. I apologize for the wait.
You see that he's been kind of just like moving around on his own, just like, I don't know really what to do when I'm not a part of the conversation.
He's so adorable.
So the person with the gun I heard earlier, that wasn't dead?
No.
Damn.
No.
He's just been practicing stalking his prey as he walks around us.
I make no hyperbole when
Now
I say
that
this.
you have increased your numbers.
He moves over toward Nate and Makoto and takes their decks.
As if one of them had anything worthwhile anyway.
Not.
Pyramid
Oh,
of
God,
Light, totally mine. I'm kidding.
Oh no! I
Oh,
just
it's
fucking
fine
realized
now.
something.
Oh.
Ruby's not there.
Nope.
No shit. Ah, crap.
I will now become the strongest vampire in all of Duel Monsters with your decks combined.
That
Okay.
isn't how it works.
Ruby either got away or she said.
You know what? One step at a time.
I think we have bigger concerns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
major,
you're
like death.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying that in character. That's out of character.
That's neat.
He starts moving his way away from you guys. Ryan moving after him. Both
I'm,
Makoto and Nate are just kind of standing there.
I'll
gonna
drag. Yeah,
Just drag them along. I'm gonna drag Makoto personally.
I'll drag Nate.
You guys start dragging them. They don't really have anything holding them back from getting dragged. They're just like, all right. As you guys continue forward, you eventually find your way into a large open room. In this large open room, you see in front of you what appears to be a lot of pillars adorning this hall, and at the very end of it, you see what appears to be a long table with several chairs at it. Most of these chairs are completely empty. However, one of these is not.
I wonder who's in it.
Ojama Yellow.
That'd be a great twist.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap. Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah, what were you expecting, honestly?
In front of you, a woman seems to be dining. As the vampire's curse gets near, he goes down to his knees in a bow. Ryan does the same. Both Nate and Makoto stand there just blah.
I'll make them bow.
I'll copy.
Actually,
Ryan.
I'll push Makoto over, then I'll bow.
No, I know how you make me bow. You'd knee me in the stomach.
Why
That's
knee you?
the
I have a
one.
rifle.
Okay, you knee me and hit me in the back of the head with the rifle. That's
There
how
you
you
go.
make
He's
me bow.
bowing.
There it goes.
Then I'll just bow.
As everyone kind of follows suit and gives a bow, the woman doesn't seem to end her meal like quickly. Don't you point at that. She doesn't seem to end her meal quickly. She's taking her time. As she finishes a final drink of the drink in her hands, it's been about a minute since you guys got onto your knees. She looks up and places the glass down. She looks over to Vampire's Curse and just gives a bit of a sigh. You know you don't have to wait until I'm done, right? 5 seconds is all you need. Believe me, I noticed you. Vampire's Curse stands up. Ryan stands up.
Yeah, sure.
At what she said, I just stand right up. It's like,
She looks down at all of you. As she does, she notices that 3 of you in particular are acting very strangely. She gives a sigh, and with a flick of her wrist, the red goes away from Ryan, Nate, and Makoto's eyes.
oh really?
Where the fuck?
Oh wait, Makoto's on the ground, isn't he? The second
Oh, sorry then. Where the fuck?
I turn. I'll flip Makoto around.
Flip.
Hi.
What the fuck happened?
The rifle button. That is for doing dumb shit. Now get up.
Sigh.
The vampire in front of you is watching Magnus and Makoto very carefully. As she is, she actually stands up and starts moving around the table, heading toward the 2 of you. And then stops in front of Makoto. You. I know you.
What?
You do?
Huh.
Master, what are you doing in this place?
I
Motherfucker.
dropped the fucking thing. What?
What?
Don't tell me
Hey.
you've forgotten about me, Master. It's only been a few short weeks. If even that.
Your old deck.
Wait, it was only a few weeks on this island?
Mhm.
Yes.
A lot happened. I know, right?
Yeah, and I haven't seen you in forever. He looks actually really happy.
For a second,
Okay.
Makoto, you're just like, wait, did my deck have spirits? I couldn't see spirits before this. Maybe it did.
Well, she explained.
I thought I lost you guys.
Well. Small world. It's very rarely I get to dine on my master's blood.
As he kind of offers his wrist.
Stop.
It was a
I mean-
joke. I'm not going to kill you. Just yet. Don't worry. Still slightly miffed
I
about
didn't-
not being talked to for a long time, though.
Sorry, a lot happened. I actually lost you guys.
Well, you're
After.
more. You didn't lose them. They're stolen. So
She motions over to Vampire's Curse, who walks over. As he does this, she reaches inside of his cloak and pulls out. It seems as if I've been replaced. Pulls out your deck. By the
Believe
rival
me-
faction, no less.
The rival faction?
Fiends.
Hmm.
You don't know where you are,
My
do
master,
you?
you don't seem to understand what's going on here in the world of endless war. Tess is back here like, it has other names. We don't have to go with the worst one all the time.
He does give a bow. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. Can you tell me?
Ever since the balance got, well, shifted a couple of days ago, the fiends gained immense power and started attacking all of the humans. The humans which we had agreed with the fiends belonged to us. Their little wars had no interest to us. We had no need of their land or any of their wealth. We just needed them for food. And the fiends broke that pact. Once they obtained their power, they destroyed the human settlements.
Even use the humans for food, or did they just destroy them?
Destroyed them mostly. The human settlements are scattered now. I believe any of the ones that they deemed worthy enough, they took. I hear the humans' greatest warrior had turned tail and had turned coat on them.
I see. I apologize for the fiend's wastefulness then.
Looks over to the others. And all of you. She looks off toward all of you. She looks at Ryan. She kind of points at him like, "Hey, I know you." As she goes over toward Ryan, Ryan's just kind of still getting the dizzy out as he looks forward, like he kind of like motions to her like, "Hey," and then he points off points over to her. She goes over to him, takes another deck out, and then hands the deck back over to Ryan. As Ryan pulls out, Vampire Lady.
Aw.
I guess that makes sense. He loves vampires, so why wouldn't he?
And then she goes over toward the rest of you. And all of you, I'm sorry to say, I've never seen you before. Wait.
Understandable.
No. I have seen a few of you. She motions to Magnus, Jess, Toby, and Tess. The
You've
boat
seen-
ride.
You were
Alright.
there.
I remember you. I felt you, smelled your blood. Before all I smelt was salt.
Oh,
That'd be Magnus.
Oh, hey. You know what?
Remember, guys, Makoto's deck wasn't stolen.
oh my god! I forgot that he just destroyed his cards basically.
Hey, I didn't.
That was you. Don't you fucking try and put on anyone else.
I'm not putting it on anyone else. I'm just saying that was not intentional damage.
You knew.
We'll figure.
But that's not in character.
Yeah.
Um,
Semantics aside.
you were there for when we were taken
Yeah.
hostage with Makoto. Yeah.
We all lost our decks that day. I get, no.
There
No, it
were
is.
actually a lot of spirits on that boat whenever we were there. I didn't have a chance to look through all of them. I didn't even know you were there. Good to know that I leave such an impression. You're really bad at this whole sucking up to people thing. I mean, I remember you. You were really pretty.
Nice try.
I apologize that some of us were not able to see spirits at that point.
Well, really, only one of us there could see spirits, so.
She looks back to Vampire's Curse. Now, why have you brought these people to me?
Food.
Well, I mean, I guess that works.
I also asked him to be brought here so that we could work together.
Work together.
He'll nod. Against the fiends.
Mm.
If all the humans are being wiped out, that means you're losing food. And I'm sure they don't want to all die either, so.
Unfortunately, we cannot fight against the fiends. So you have come asking for something that is, well, quite frankly, not going to happen.
Why can't you fight against them?
She looks back at Vampire's Curse. He didn't tell you.
No.
They recently dealt a very serious blow to us.
Really?
What would that be?
Twitch.
Our leader. He was killed before mine and my husband's very eyes.
Oof. Mm.
The strongest of the undead, rivaled only by his daughter.
Would Makoto know who she's talking about?
Probably.
The strongest card in your deck was a monster called Vampire Genesis.
I'd have fucking.
Oh Christ! It's a really good one.
Vampire Genesis?
Yeah.
Ryan goes into his deck and pulls out a card. You see him pull out Vampire Genesis.
Hey.
She walks over and touches the card, but alas, no spirit shows up at all. Genesis will be missed, and eventually he will be avenged. But the power we all have now pales in comparison to the power of that those black-robed figures gave him.
Black-robed figures?
Yeah, I guess we came to the.
As Makoto kind of stands.
Those are probably who. Well.
I don't think you have to wait too long to avenge him.
God.
They aren't
And
friends
why
of
do you
ours
think
either.
that?
Because Vampire Genesis and all of you were my cards. I have to take responsibility.
Oh, Master, no. Again, I believe that you're misunderstanding the situation. Just because I know the two of you does not mean I'm going to let you leave.
Fair enough.
It's not fair enough. It's quite the
Unfortunately, me and my husband do not call the shots here. We have a new ruler, and she calls the shots. And unfortunately,
Speak to her?
she's not nearly as, well, I'm sure you'll find out.
That's her only choice.
Alright. I'm willing to see this one in person.
If that's the case. If we don't do anything, the Fiends will be the only ones left in this realm. Without humans, you'll also die out.
That is true.
Have you considered eating fiends?
But yes, may we speak to her?
She looks back to Vampire's Curse. I believe you were sent out to find something. He points over toward Orion. Oh. Makes sense.
What
She
makes
motions
sense?
Ryan to come forward, as he just kind of steps forward.
Ryan.
I'm sure in context this would
He
all
looks
make
back
sense.
like just like, showing off his fangs. Like, don't worry, my minions. You're all my minions.
God damn it.
I don't think I signed that pack.
I absolutely did sign that. Please don't bite me. I'm his property.
Jesus Christ.
As he walks up, he seems to bare his fangs toward Vampire Lady. She just kind of looks at him like, "Oh, cute."
You're
This is what I
adorable.
expect of you.
It's like, this is my master, all right. Yep. You still pretending. He's like, what the fuck you mean pretending? Anyway, no.
The fuck you talking about?
The one who will see Our Lady is this one. The rest of you, well, I have an idea if you wish to gain her favor.
What would that be?
You have to show her that your power rivals that of our own. Teaming up with someone weaker than us to go after the fiends is not going to happen. But going with somebody around our same strength, if not a little weaker, I believe she would agree to that. If she's in the right state of mind.
I'm destined to see who this leader is, but all right. What exactly do we need to do?
I'm sure you've met our guards.
The psychopathic bull man and weird horse thing.
Just outside the walls, there is a wandering undead that does not belong to us. He is not fit to serve inside these walls. I will send... She motions back to Vampire's Curse. I will send Curse with you. You are to find Ryokaki,
Oh God.
and you are to kill him.
Is that all?
Very well.
You'll probably need the help of the humans to do so, however. In the forest outside, there is a group of hunters. One of them has a grudge against Ryokaki.
Would any of those hunters happen to have crimson red hair?
Ah, so you know of her already.
I'm sorry. Well, I'll be.
We've heard of her.
Well, then that makes things easier. You will find Getsufuma. You will convince her to aid you in destroying Ryokaki. And you will bring her and her band back here. If the humans teamed up with us undead, we would be a formidable force against the fiends, don't you think?
That was the idea.
I will warn you. Getsufuma and her band do not like the undead. You will convince them to help only by severing that grudge that she has. Only by defeating Ryokaki will you even have a ghost of a chance.
I was waiting. I was waiting since the second this fucking session started, Deco, for that shit. Like, the fucking... when we saw the New World, you fucking fiends and undead were mentioned. I was waiting. They can't...
I get that reference.
You held on to that for a while. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Probably how long you lasted. Just fuck
Makoto-
you anyway.
Toby Flatface.
Makoto's pretty accepting, as he's like, I think that's a good plan.
I mean,
It's the only plan.
yeah. Let's do it.
He's gonna bow. Thank you very much.
And one
Well,
final
Mike's gonna-
thing.
Oh.
There is one more being you must destroy, if you come across him.
Mhm.
A colossal creature in bright golden armor.
Oh,
Had
we
him already. Found that one.
You must defeat it, but you must not kill it. You will know why. You will know why, maybe. Once you complete this mission. But for now, just bring the humans back here. If that creature
Okay.
just so happens to be in your way, do what you do. I'm not sure where it is at the moment.
No, it's
may I
all-
ask of something?
She looks to you.
May we be given weapons?
I mean, all I got is this little, basically a club. I think the hunters might have weapons.
She makes her way over toward Magnus. She looks at the gun that he has. As she does, she puts her hand over it. Upon putting her hand over the gun, the blood that's filling the gun and coating the gun seems to coalesce above it. All of it running into a ball hovering above it. Your gun is completely cleaned off.
Does that mean it works now?
Potentially.
Neat.
Don't test it out.
Go to a standstill.
She motions the blood over toward the table as it fills up the goblet she was drinking again.
Glad to be of service, I suppose.
She looks over at Asher. As she does, she doesn't really seem to have much of anything for him. She notices he's holding a table leg. As she looks at it, she's just like, "You'll do." Just taps him on the shoulder, like, "Yeah, there you go, buddy."
Like, man, just like examining his newly cleaned off weapon.
She goes over to Makoto. As she does, she notices Makoto has a blade. She just kind of nods. "You'll be fine, master."
I'm sorry if this is rude to ask, but is it possible for me to obtain vampirism?
Of course you would, you edgelord.
Of course, what?
I don't think that a dual spirit can do much to a human from another realm. But who's to say? Maybe I can make you into a dual pyre. She makes her way over toward Jess. Jess, a vampire lady is now in front of you for the first time.
Ryan.
Ryan's just like looking at you like, "It's okay," pointing to his fangs like, "You're mine, it's fine."
He's not gonna get hurt, right?
It depends on how the lady is feeling at the moment, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry, that cut out for me.
It depends on how the lady is feeling at the moment, I'm afraid.
Great feeling.
She's been looking around for someone like him for a while, though. I doubt she would kill him immediately.
Ryan, are you gonna be okay?
He gives a thumbs up.
He's okay with this. He's happy.
Vampire curse, mind controlled you really easily.
He's like, "Nah, I'm fine."
Do you even remember how we got here?
He shakes his head.
Exactly.
He's just smiling. He's like, "I'm surrounded by vampires. This is great."
My god, he's like Bastion.
You have a good time, Ryan. You have a good time, Ryan. Don't get hurt.
He makes his way over to you. Kind of putting a hand out in front of vampire lady as he does. She kind of backs up a bit like, "What the fuck you doing?" He goes over to you, and as he does, he holds his hand out for yours.
I give him my hand.
He raises his hand up to his mouth as he bites down. Not hard, but enough to leave an imprint. As he does, he shows it to vampire lady like, "This is mine."
Oh, sure, Jessica.
She's just gonna look away from everybody awkwardly now.
Like, "Nung."
It's like, that was an actual fight, not like that adorable nibbling you were doing. This is awkward.
He did it hard enough to actually show an indentation in your hand. Not blood, but an indentation at the least.
Exactly.
She looks at him like,
looking
"Oh
away.
my fucking god, you nerd."
She's looking away like, "Oh my fucking god, you nerd."
Man, it's just like, I like this gun.
She just walks up to you and just pats you on the shoulder like, "Yeah, you'll be fine."
Jesus.
I don't have any weapons for a scrawny little girl like you.
Yeah, I'm just really good at running, and that's basically it.
And dueling.
She makes her way over to Toby. As she does, she notices, "Toby, you have a crowbar." She's like, "You're fine."
Thanks.
She goes to Nate. "Hey, what's going on, baby? I don't know what's going on, but hey."
Gives him the back of her hand.
"You seen a girl around here? She was with us a bit ago." She just kind of looks at him. Moves to Tess. Like, you don't even have a fucking... He doesn't even have a single fucking thing on him at all.
He's,
Give him
He doesn't
a
even have a
frying
chair
pan.
leg.
he doesn't have a frying pan. Fuck off! He doesn't have a frying pan on him.
He has a drying pan.
Shut
I use
up.
my frying pan as a drying pan, baby.
But how are you supposed to cook eggs and bacon with a drying pan?
That's when I turn it back into a frying pan.
Stop being a cooking wizard.
She goes to Tess. As she goes to Tess, she just kind of looks her over. No. No. And she returns
no.
back. She's like, what does that mean?
Fuck. Get fucked.
As
She motions to Magnus and just shows the gun like, I did as much as I could.
I appreciate everything you can do.
thank you very much. Is there anything else I can do? I feel responsible. I feel like I lost a lot of time with you guys.
What's done is done, Master. Unfortunately, our bonds have been destroyed.
Mm.
But who's to say what can happen in the future?
I hope. I did.
I know.
I hope we can be together again in the future. I really did enjoy my time with that deck.
Rather be at the bottom of the ocean than in the use of another, Master.
Thank you.
I've one
Oh.
final question. For myself, at least.
Looks off toward Toby.
On that boat, did you see any archfiends? I'm not archfiends. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
thank you for asking for me. Appreciate it.
Did you see anyone from the Dark World?
I don't pay attention to fiends.
Hell not.
As you can see, we're not on the best of terms.
Oh, well, it's fine.
Except for Witty Phantom. He's just so dreamy.
She just like points over to the side of the room and just see Witty Phantom like tied up and chained at the side. He's just like, help me, please! Oh, he's such a joker.
Please help me.
Just curious if his brother had any.
She motions toward Ryan as Ryan just kind of walks over with Vampire's Curse. Vampire's Curse comes back in front of you guys, and as he does, he starts handing out your decks.
Oh yeah.
Hooray.
Appreciate it.
We get our dual.
You will all stare into my eyes.
Okay.
What?
Do we have to get mind controlled?
If you try to leave, I need to stop you.
Why would we?
I mean, we're
leave?
pretty. I mean, you gave me.
Makoto just looks into the eyes. It's like, these are my friends, man.
Looks at Makoto. A slight glow goes over Makoto's eyes, but then goes away.
I mean, you handed me a gun. I'm pretty committed to this, but fine.
Same thing
I don't
happens with
know.
Magnus.
Ugh. Weird.
I'd rather not, but...
I'll bite the bullet.
I was going to do it.
He's like, you're fine.
I like how Nate just gets brain damage.
Like he was about to say something, but Vampire's Curse like immediately just looked at him like, no. Tess looks at him, and when Tess looks at him, her eyes do not change at all.
Hey.
That's a thing.
He kind of stares at Tess for like a minute, and then just motions Tess to go away from the group a bit. As she does, she's like, okay. He looks to Toby and Jess being the last two.
I'll look in his eyes. Might as well get it over with.
Your eyes shine a red. Toby.
Hooray.
He'll look at Tess, and then he'll look at the guy.
Your eyes shine a bright light for a moment. He motions over toward Tess, and then he motions to you guys, and basically just, as he points off to her, hold her.
What?
What?
Hold her.
Come on, Magnus, don't embarrass us. Hold her. I'm kidding.
Well, if I must.
I'm guessing we're being forced to.
No, he's just saying it. You're not being forced to yet.
I'll do it. I was like,
Why do we need to hold her?
I'm just
So
so
she doesn't
Dinosaur just
leave.
went over there and grabbed like an arm.
You grab her arm as Tess is just like,
No,
Hang on, whatever
kiss
gets
her.
Does anyone else
Is
go to
he-
hold her?
I mean, I asked him straight up why.
And he told you.
I didn't hear him.
But as Makoto shrugs,
Probably
goes
because
to the other-
Makoto's yelling.
So she doesn't go away.
Or is there something that would... No. The other undead, I'm guessing.
He just looks to you. He notices no one else is going over there.
I was gonna say that I was gonna go help.
You make your way over. He looks to the remaining four. He notices you guys aren't going over there. With that being said, his eyes glow a red color as the four of you start moving over to her.
I mean, it's really more than too necessary.
Yes. Very necessary.
Why?
Especially one's considered more string bean than human.
As the four of them go over to grab Tess, you guys note that they are all moving with glowing red eyes. You two are the only ones that are not being held there by them against your will. Other than Tess, of course.
Oh.
As Tess begins to like kind of struggle a bit, she's just like, they're not you four do not even care like where you're holding at this point. It's just like hold her. Two of you go for like her sides.
Toby goes for the boobs.
Two of you go for like her sides. Two go for like her shoulders, and she's just like,
Oh, I
I'm
mean,
hoping I'm not doing anything.
As he looks toward her, he gives a very ferocious gaze toward her. His eyes glow brighter than you'd ever seen. They seem to be leaking out, almost neon light to either side. As this happens, Tess is just standing there, as light is actually coming off of Tess. Magnus and Makoto, you see the mark on her back begin to shine brightly as she's just like flailing around, like no.
Tess, please.
She's flailing around really hard, like it looks like it looks like it's almost like she's almost in pain as she's going through this.
It's okay. It's okay.
I think it's time to stop this.
As it's happening, I want to know, Magnus, do you go to let go?
Yeah, okay. He's gonna get like in front. He's gonna stand in front of what's his name again? Vampire Curseovania. What, I can't.
Vampire's
Dave
Curse.
named him something weird. Vampire's Curse. He's gonna stand between Vampire's Curse and Tess. Like he's not gonna like go over fucking arm. But he's just like okay. He's like okay, wait.
You step
actually
forward. As he does, he motions his arm to you. You step back and you hold on to her.
Am I the only one that's on mind controls right now?
Yes.
We all had to look into his. You might just do it because this is completely fucking. Say something. Pull out your knife. I don't know. I
As
had
this
a gun.
happens, he looks over toward Makoto, and just to be safe, he motions his arm toward
Hey!
him as well.
Oh, come on. I'm with you guys.
As you guys stay mind controlled for a couple of minutes, you're all
Is this-
holding on to Tess as her mark is glowing on her back, as bright as it's ever glown. Brighter! The red lights of his eyes and the red lights from her back seem to be even like making the walls like have a slightly red tint to them. As this goes on for several minutes, Tess just kind of writhing and just making her head go back and forth like she's just yelling out like, I'm not doing anything! She's just like, I can't stop this. I'm not doing anything. Finally,
As the vampire, I don't know what you're talking about.
as she's just shaking her head, like her hair is going out of place, like she's sweating a bit. She seems to be in some sort of pain. This continues for quite a bit
Fucking Christ.
until Tessa's eyes
Is there no way to
just
break
look
this?
very tired. She seems to slump a bit in everyone's arms, her head just looking down. Vampire's curse goes up to her, puts a hand under her chin and lifts it up, forcing her to stare at him. Her mark shows no sign of slowing down. For another half hour, this continues
What a fucking
until Tess passes out. To be continued.
Great, the vampires are idiots.
Hey, you leave my friends alone.
I mean, they're yours, so it makes
Tried
sense.
to make friends with the fiends.
Well, that's before I realized that my Brozanos were here. I wanted to go with the fiends earlier because the
Fucking-
warriors were assholes. But no, these are my friends. I'm with my friends.
They're gonna fucking kill Tess doing this shit.
And I wasn't necessarily going to go
And
onto the
we
fiend
couldn't do
side.
fucking shit about it.
It's
Man.
just between the two evils, I would have preferred the fiends over the
The
warriors.
warriors are assholes, and their entire settlements are being destroyed.
fucking one warrior was a complete douche to me, but this guy is mind controlling all my friends. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
They
Man,
refer
you're-
to us as food.
Man, these cities were destroyed by fiends, and this guy's upset that you have fiends. He's an asshole.
God,
Look,
how could
Look, guys, they wouldn't think of us as food for the fiends being assholes and destroying their food. Not
As soon as
even
No,
their
we
food.
would still be food. We're still fleshy people.
As soon as we're out of this dimension, we're killing you.
I might not wait. Does it murder count? Does murder transfer over in this dimension? The law is the same because I don't give a shit.
I don't think there's any like laws in these dimensions, really.
Cool. A bullet with I'm gonna
Hey,
carve.
luckily you have a gun.
Yeah.
All
I might
right,
just
guys.
use on the fucking curse of vampire curse.
Going back to the layout I'm looking at, we have a bunch of like suspicious wacko Raldos at the bottom right. That seems to be working pretty well. The stream boss seems to be working pretty well. It seems to be going down at a decent rate. I think that it's probably
Maybe
a
nerf it in
good.
the
It's
future.
probably a good number to be honest. To be at. Maybe I'll lower the multiplier slightly. So that it doesn't
Very
like get up to this high, since there was a lot of donations today. It only went down like by half. So
Half,
who knows?
Yeah.
I might change that up. I might not. As far as other things is concerned, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I think that everything seem to work out pretty well. Even the jar has a couple of coins in the middle thing. I just noticed.
Oh yeah.
Look at that jar. It's just being good. Friggin' jar being all nice and stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. We enjoyed ourselves. We're gonna stay here for a couple more minutes, just to kind of wrap things up. We made ourselves here into the the realm of unending war. I still think that's, we don't have to go straight for the bad name. This place has many other names.
Shay, Toby is not at fault. He tried saying no, but then he was mind controlled. If you don't blame anyone, blame Magnus and Makoto.
What did
Well,
we do?
I mean, you went there without fucking saying no.
I mean, they kind of
Well,
knew
I
that they
tried to
just
say
got
no,
mind
but guess
controlled,
what?
so there's no real point of like saying no to them.
I would. Makoto figured there was a good reason for it.
There's no fucking good reason about this. She's gonna end up dead or brain damaged.
Makoto also thought it was a good reason to go help the fiends. Alone.
Kevin, Blue, did
Look.
you enjoy the party splitting? Dude, I enjoyed the hell out of that.
Of course he did.
Makoto's not
fucking wander off.
noticed the bad effect of that yet.
Nope.
You're a
Probably because I
fucking
haven't done it
asshole.
yet, because it's during game and I can't get away with doing anything like during game. I have to do it out like in between games.
Oh. I can't wait for Makoto to be like half dead, really.
Doop, doop,
I
doop.
might just beat.
You
I might-
mean he wasn't already?
You're right,
Poor
you're fully
Beast of
dead.
Talwar, man.
Hey, he had a
Poor-
good fucking He had a good like scene.
He
Beast
was
of Talwar's
intimidating.
just like, hey, I found a thing. I'ma take it now.
I found
Patricia
a
in the Darkness is
puppy.
like, motherfucker, you on my territory?
I found a puppy.
I like how
Scrawny and malnourished.
I nat 20 charmed that vampire.
Oh, damn. Patricia in the Darkness likes you, dude.
dude.
weird.
Like,
he's just like,
he's gonna-
hey, that food's pretty interesting.
And Toby's like, hey, that guy actually liked talking to me.
Hey, this
Maybe
whole
that's gonna be my
story
dual
is
spirit.
dumb.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys, I'm
Patrician's
changing to
definitely going to be
vampires.
your dual spirit, dude.
Yeah, I'm switching to vampires, man.
Shay, that was fun. You've got an eye doctor appointment tomorrow. Wish you luck. Good luck, Shay. I hate going to the eye doctor. It's fine. Everything usually is fine. I just don't like being dilated. They can't really dilate my eyes very well because they're both very different. It sucks. But I hope you have a good time tomorrow. And by good time,
Good luck,
as
Shay.
good a time as you can have while being at the eye doctor.
Yeah.
That food makes cool sounds, says Kevin. Patrician just looks at you. That food makes cool sounds.
Turns out
He
Makoto's
looks like an edge
yeah.
lord, and he has 2 different colored eyes. That's an interesting.
Makoto's like, yeah, I get to be with my vampire friends. Then he turns into Witty Phantom, and everyone hates him. It's like, oh,
Ha.
this hat doesn't look good on me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Two Master of Games. Did the notification not get to you again?
Mm.
That's why you gotta look. That's why you gotta look on the Discord, man. We put it on the Discord all the time, but I know it's a lot harder than the actual YouTube thing. I understand
Well,
that.
well, here's the thing. YouTube is starting to do the thing again. I've noticed, like, a lot of stuff I've been subscribed to, I don't notice their videos till like 5 days later.
Yeah, I've noticed a couple of my videos are like that too. Luckily, DARP
Yeah.
happens the same time every week though. It's always 7 p.m. Eastern. So
Yeah.
mark it on your calendars if you want to watch it.
Yeah, so
Mark it down.
I will urge people to go on the Discord just because of the way YouTube has been going. You can mute like all the other chats and that except the schedule if you want. Just I feel right now Discord is probably the best way you're going to be able to catch up on all of Deco stuff.
I mean, I suggest Discord as well because we have a lot of fun talks there.
Fun.
I mean, yeah, at least I have fun.
Friends who do stuff together.
Together. You is for you and me.
And you can see stuff like Karibo the Barbarian, the card.
Speaking of which,
Yeah,
let's actually
screenshot
go
of
to let's go to the DARP chat and see what kind of amazing things happen. Just fog and cloud. What the fuck? What? Okay, glasses and mustache on Final Countdown. All right, good.
It's fog and clouds. And
Already
nothing else.
doing good here.
Obelisk Jones.
Karibo the Barbarian. Okay.
That's Kid Moto Dragon.
Kid Moto Dragon, Win, and fucking Red Eyes Black
Oh my
Chick
god,
are there.
Kimoto's like Photoshop of that other thing. Fucking day. I forget its name.
I mean, sure really make that dragon.
Karibo the Barbarian card.
Karibo Barbarian. The miraculous lady.
More
hate
Karibo the
everything.
Barbarian. Miraculous Ladybug.
Never split the party. I can't get over that one.
God dang it.
In the fucking
Be
Photoshop
very,
job.
very quiet. Magnus is hunting vampires.
It's true.
Oh,
Oh, man.
I feel bad because I led us there, honestly.
you did. Fuck you.
You didn't say no, so fuck you.
Yeah,
I didn't
the
say
other
no.
two directions would have led you to two different things.
I'm super curious.
Going
what they-
Middle path
going
will
forward would have took you to the humans. Going right would have taken you to probably a boss fight.
To be fair,
Oh,
I was
boss
never gonna.
fight
I was gonna
was
go
fucking
right no
tough.
matter what. It was either left or middle.
Oh.
You would
Oh,
have
shit,
gained
what middle?
if you would have won said boss fight. You would have gained quite a lot from it.
Oh yeah, we'll beat him to death with our fucking table chair legs. Great.
No,
Fuck
fuck
it.
you.
What
I
if
have
it
my
wanted
crowbar.
to duel, man?
I
He's
don't
right.
know.
I'm gonna take my win deck out for a boss fight.
I don't know. Do holograms work against things that are physical? I don't know.
I mean, it might have been a guy with a
The
hood.
rules seem really flip floppy to me. I don't understand them.
It's time.
Die.
I am gonna say this though. There was a even if you guys would have like went and fought it, which by the way it would have been a duel. Just spoiler. But even if you guys would have went there, there's a very low chance you would have won. Especially since like it would have probably been either Makoto or Toby, and we all know they suck.
I mean, you're not wrong with
You couldn't even
Wow. I mean, I was gonna shove you guys over the bridge, but you just fucking jumped.
I've never touched this deck yet.
I mean, last time either of them dealt with the bridge didn't end well for one of them.
It's
Hey,
true.
buddy. You know what, buddy? Brian, you want to go touch your deck for a bit over here?
You mean, do I want to get fucking
Christ.
wrecked? Sure, I love being destroyed.
With everything being said though, like you guys made a lot of progress in one game. Probably because we went on for 30 extra minutes, but you know.
Was that progress? I wasn't sure.
Just progress. It feels like pain, stagnation.
I have expected you guys to go into the mines like super early.
I wanted
You said you did or you didn't?
Afraid
I
of
have
death.
expected
Now
you
look
guys
at
to do
us.
it.
Look, now we're all mind puppets.
Well, now we have a reason to go to the mines. Because we have to avenge my card.
Fuck you and your card. Dude, you fucking tried to bail on us when you lost those cards.
You would have here there, Jake.
I would have fucking drove past you if I could, but I felt bad. I remember that game.
Why is Wolfie's like they need the hard light? They need the hard light hologram upgrade, dude. Kaiba hasn't made that technology yet, man. At least
Well,
in
guess
this
what?
universe.
I have a dragon that doesn't exist yet. Let's find that hard light.
So are you
created
sure I can't be a
technology
vampire?
that's going to
up.
fight against magic. Go me.
Magic.
Kevin's like, I still wonder what's in the well. We will never know. No, they know where the well is. Whoa, 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 whoa. A bunch of miners going into the mines? Nope, can't do that. Only miners are allowed in the mines. You're right. You're right, American Jake.
And kobolds.
You know, take candle.
I was, I still gotta say, good job, Deco, for holding off the ghost joke. As long as you did.
It took me a while. I was hoping to get to somebody who would make it. Either her or Patrician was gonna make it, and if Patricia made it before her, then she would have probably got mad at Patrician and killed him.
I mean, that would have solved another problem we're gonna have to deal with.
I mean, I think that's a problem Matt's gonna deal with.
I
The
think that's a
sexual
Patrician
advances of a
problem.
vampire.
I
Wait,
meant
wait,
fucking.
who's gonna be taking? Who's gonna be what?
I was more talking about the fact that that thing said it's gonna eat Nate and Makoto one way or another.
They are my food.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing, but I guess, not getting molested by the Dark Patrician is something Toby needs to deal with, I suppose.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their own problem. I have to say, this is a hell of a fucking adventure we're on.
It's
We
a
got
great
real high
adventure.
hopes.
This area is a little bit different than the desert dimension, guys.
You're right. There's no river in the desert here, so
It's not a desert.
you don't get it. Get out of here.
How far we search, we just can't find a river in a dry land.
I agree with American Jake here. I think that sounds like a Mickey and Nate problem to me. Magnus, Toby, Jess, you're free to do whatever you want.
Oh, you act like I'm gonna actually help you.
No, go with American Jake there. It's fine. We're fine.
Not fine.
We're fine.
Okay, I'm fine. I have a
No.
knife.
I will say, it did kind of feel good to beat Makoto with a rifle for a little bit. That was funny.
Just checked him in the
Wait a minute.
stomach with the butt of the rifle.
I'm gonna beat him more later, don't worry.
I just love how like this guy just like completely like shattered and murdered a dude and you guys walked over to him and the Magnus's first thing was, "Ooh, I want that gun."
No, I see the fucking vampire in the
I'm
tree.
gonna
I'm like,
dig through the fucking
that
gore
gun
and get the
still
gun.
around? Yeah. I thought we saw the vampire first. Hence the gun. I'm
I just
Yeah.
realized something. Anthony,
what?
You, the one with actual strength, are the long-range fighter, and I, the -1 in physique and the short-range melee fighter.
You know what that means? You know what? Will, we're breaking the meta.
Here,
I'm not
give
that
me your
kind
knife.
of fighter.
I'll shoot the knife out of my gun.
Roadhog ADC and fucking
No,
Genji
fuck.
tank.
Roadhog ADC.
And Genji tank.
Where's that? Where are those heroes? League? Come on, Riot. Get some crossover going.
With all that being said, though, guys, we've been going on for the after game for a little while. Everything seems to have gone on pretty well. American Jake has stayed the stream boss all night because, again, I think I have it set a little bit too high. American Jake, I might have to reset the stream boss before the end of this. I'll see if I can get you to stay on there, but I'm probably going to take away a bit of the multiplier a bit. Right now I have it set on ×5. I think I need it on ×4 maybe even ×3. But we'll see how things go with that. If you guys, I will just say, guys, everything seems to come at me, peasant, says American Jake. This has been a really fun thing. I hope you guys enjoyed the new layout. I didn't really want to use it until the new year, but I kind of just wanted to see how it would go in a bit of a test run, and it went pretty well in my opinion. With all of that being said, if you I still think that if any of you are not a part of the Discord server, head down into the description below on the YouTube side, and below whatever we call that thing down below in the Twitch side of things. Get over to the Discord. We're usually there just about all the time to chat and hang out, and other people are always there usually too, so it's a pretty neato place. And if you want to be able to know when we're going to be streaming, it probably will show up there before it'll show up on YouTube with all the way the notifications have been going on. But who's to really say? With all of that being said, guys, until next time, like always, later days.
Later, everybody.
Goodbye, we're going to die.
This whole fucking adventure's fucked.
See, I just now realized we didn't make a joke.
Yeah?
They're all standing around Tess holding her. Sacrifice, sacrifice,
Sacrifice.
Oh my
sacrifice,
god, it's
sacrifice.
returned.
Oh my god, you're right.
It was sacrifice of the vampire volcano.
Sacrifice, sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
The vampcano.
Makoto, aren't you helping me? I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck you.
One of us. One of us.
It's quite the opposite. Wait, it's opposite. She's
So
not
wait,
one
so
of us. It's
has
her
stream ended?